Alright, what is up, you guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Let's get into this one. Yes, the classic style controls. I wish to play this with a normal controller game. This is Rayman Origins. I am playing the Wii version because I have no human rights. I have committed so many human rights violations by playing the Wii version of this game. I heard the Wii version, though, is like pretty one-to-one with the 360, just with the 360 version, just in 480p, not 720p, so, you know, it is going to be interesting to play this version of the game. The main reason why I'm playing this version, though, is because I don't own a 360 or a PS3. This game is weirdly, I don't think it's on Steam. Maybe it's on Steam and I just didn't realize it, but I don't think it is on Steam. But yeah, so here we have the opening cinematic. We're getting the Rayman War. Oh, this game is on Steam. It's $20 though, so definitely not going to be checking it out on Steam. But yeah, so hello, Twinkie Boy, how are you doing today? Pac-Man Fan 2001. Before the stream even started, what in here saying the game is fun, but it drags on. I'm interested to see. Because I know this game's a little bit longer. I know it's like 10 hours typically. So I'm interested to see how I feel about it. Rayman's just eating this crap. Goes to eat a literal skeleton helmet. Ah! Well. Whoa, everybody got caged. I like how Rayman's just like goofy smiling. Oh yeah, that's right, we can't punch or anything yet. You, tell me your wisdom. There we go. Hey you slap-happy hero. Looks like the old master is blowing bubbles again, gone completely cuckoo. Hello, and yeah, this version... Hello, and yeah, Wii version is good. Thank you to... Good to hear that, Silver Bullet Bill. This has your seal of approval. I know this is one of your favorite games. It's going to take lots of electings to fix him this time. Yeah, I know this is one of your more favorite games. That's kind of why it's been on my back burner. But after playing like Rayman 2, I really want to play more of the series as well. Little action in the Glade. Seems you've raised the livid dead just by snoring on the job. Okay. Is there a run button? Is there a way to make Rayman go faster? They screaming over a skull? Okay, so... Oh, already we have just a great feature in this game because I can use ZR to run instead of having to hold B like a insane person. Already the game is starting out like pretty strong. Okay, enter the first world, the living jungle. It's a jungle out there. I wouldn't expect anything else. Oh, this is cool. So we get like a little level to play in while the game loads. That's pretty sweet. Well, yeah, I never understood why like Donkey Kong Country Returns and let me out. Okay. Why Donkey Kong Country Returns and what's that other game? Oh, I died already. I got hosed within the first 2 seconds of this game. Yeah, though, I never understood why, like, Donkey Kong Country Returns and, like, Kirby Epic Yarn. Like, Kirby Epic Yarn especially, because that game barely uses, like, Wii motion controls and stuff. Like, I never understood why those games didn't support the classic controller. Just because, like, the Wii's D-pad really is just too small for... like traditional platformers, at least for me. It kind of hurts to like rock my thumb on the Wii D-pad. I didn't expect the overworld map to look like that. Yeah, the overworld map is pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of like Donkey Kong Countries to some degree. Womp, and then boom, we save her. Whoa, okay. Well, now I know why this character's popular on the internet. Power to attack, gay! Use the Y button to attack, okay. Yeah, I keep holding on Y thinking that that's for running, but it's not. Which is a feature I'm in favor of. Why did this game, like, understand in the year 2023 nobody wants to hold the B button to run, everybody wants to hold the shoulder buttons? It's especially annoying because, like, the Wii Classic Controller Pro's, like, shoulder buttons are super comfortable. I definitely think the Wii Classic Controller Pro is kind of, like, slept on. I feel, okay, that's too much on screen. Oh, no, that's not enough. Well. Oh, shoot. Okay. So Rayman gains the power to attack, which is kind of a funny power-up when you think about it, you know? Like, hey, like, what power-up do you want to gain in this world? Oh, the ability to attack. Okay. I wish to throw hands. Like, wait, that's just not something you could do normally? Well, no. That's a little lame. Okay, we go womp, womp. There we go. Boom. We saved that guy. We did it, boys. I thought you can attack already. Well, I gained attack now, but the very beginning of the stage I wasn't able to attack. Oh. Womp. Ah, darn it. I, like, barely missed getting a 100% for this stage. Like always, you guys, I will not be doing a 100% playthrough because 100% playthroughs are a scam. Alright, so back to the Glade of Dreams. I really like this, though, like how in between the loading, like the fill time on the loading screens, you actually get to just kind of play around in a nice little hallway. Boom. What's this level? I don't know this level. Okay, we got, I think these are skins for the characters, right? So we got Blue Rayman, in case you've ever wanted a Blue Rayman. Oh, boom, we got the goat. Huh, Globox. I wonder if, like, Globox's frame data is different. Oh, we can play as these guys? That's pretty cool. Well, hey, Rayman, welcome back. Was I having a bad dream again? Still no limbs, eh? Hold a nip look at least they remember the funny bone. Well, but I can't attack, though. Man, this game looks really good. Like, even though, like, this is a 2D platformer and stuff, like, this looks really good for, like, a Wii 2D platformer. Like, not saying that, like, there are Wii games with kind of a similar art style to this one. Like, A Boy and His Blob. One of my more favorite Wii games, actually. A Boy and His Blob. Been meaning to replay that one. But, yeah, there are, like, a handful of other Wii games that do, like, hand-drawn art style and whatnot. But I feel like this game is the best looking of all of them. Like, I don't know, like, this game looks really freaking good. Like, and I know people will be like, oh, well, it's a Wii game, so it can't be that good looking. But I don't know, like, I think this looks pretty dang good. Once again, this is one of those times when my opinion will likely get discounted because I play Super Nintendo games. Well, where's Barbara? I don't know who Barbara is, honestly. Well, and then I like how the Electoons, like, have the little song that they sing. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh, there's something in a cage. Okay, it's gotta be down here. I don't know who Barbara is, but... there we go. And then we just kick their butts like that, you know? Rayman is a Kung Fu champion. Oh my god. Alright. I mean, so far this game's really fun. It is interesting to me that, like, typically enough, it's this game's sequel that people consider, like, among the best 2D platformers and whatnot. Shoot, did I miss? Ah, darn it. I took too much time right there, and I could have gotten a big bundle of them. You haven't played Rayman Legends? No, I've never played Rayman Legends. Like, I've only ever played this game like a couple times, but it's always been on my backlog, mostly because, you know, like, I know it's considered one of the better 2D platformers of the era and everything, but yeah, no, like, I've never played Rayman Legends, though. It is one that has been on my radar for a long time, because I know it's considered, like, one of the better Wii U games. Shoot. Whoa, this is sketchy. Womp, womp. One. Oh, really? Darn it, I was hoping we could get the instant KO. Bum, 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 bum. And Rayman's dancing. He does his little happy dance when I save those guys. Grab them. But yeah, no, I've never played, I've never played Rayman Legends. I have played the original Rayman game, like, once or twice. And that game was frickin' hard from what I played. Yeah, from what I played, the original Rayman, the first one on, like, PS1, that game was frickin' difficult. I only got through, like, the first 2 worlds in it. And I do not believe I could beat the whole game. I don't know, maybe I could if I, like, really tried and really, like, buckled down. I do know that there is, like, a fan remake of it nowadays. That's kind of like Sonic 3 Air. I know they, like, make it easier and whatnot, so maybe I should check that out. Because I wasn't a huge Sonic fan up until I played Sonic 3 Air. And then when I played Sonic 3 Air, like, it all just clicked. And the huge reason why was because Sonic 3 Air really streamlines a lot of Sonic shenanigans and everything. God darn it, I keep, like, barely missing the total amounts. But yeah, Sonic 3 Air, if you're looking to get it, yeah, Rayman 1 is tough. I want to revisit it though. Yeah, I kind of want to try it again, but with the what is it called? I think it's called Rayman Forever. And it's basically enough like the Sonic 3 Air equivalent of for Rayman 1. And so I want to check that out at some point. But so the thing with Sonic 3 Air, and the reason why that got me into, like, Sonic games and everything, was that game, like, first of all, it's in 16:9, so you can actually see, like, what the stuff is coming at, what stuff is coming at you. But then the other reason why is it gets rid of all of the lives in Sonic 3, and so, you know, you don't really have to, like, stress about game overing and stuff, and it just made the game, like, a lot more approachable. Lums, beautiful moolah of the Glade. Wait, so Lums in this game are like cash? That's interesting, because in Rayman 2, Lums were like the world's energy. Womp, jump down here. Womp. Yeah, though, so the most I've ever played of this game is up to like world... Shoot. Up to like World 2 or World 1? I don't remember exactly. I think it's World 1 or 2. And I played that on the PS Vita. I played the PS Vita version of this game, which, now before you guys laugh, the PS Vita version of Rayman Legends is actually really legit. Like, my understanding is that it's agreed to be the pretty much best way of playing Rayman 1, with the exception of, like, you know, Steam and whatnot. So, yeah, the Vita version of Rayman Origins is, like, weirdly legit. Same thing with Rayman Legends. Like, Rayman Origins and Legends on Vita are, like, weirdly really legit. But yeah, and I remember liking it. I remembered liking it and everything, but it was also on the Vita. Yeah, you can do a ground pound. I've already figured that out, game. I have to go to a meeting. See you later. Ooh, good luck at the meeting, Twinkie boy. No, I didn't want a stupid thing. Jump. We'll punch. And we kick. And then womp. See that, guys? I'm already, like, breaking this game. Come on, jump. Womp, womp. Bump, 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 bump. I love that they sing, though. That's, like, so weirdly charming. Don't you go through it, Rayman. Yeah, Rayman 1, I think I do just need to try the Rayman Forever port of it. That might be the gateway toward finally getting me to play Rayman 1, or play through Rayman 1. Or maybe it won't be, I don't know. And then, in terms of other Rayman games I've also tried the GBA Rayman game called Rayman Hoodlum Advance, which is a really interesting game. It's basically a Rayman ROM hack. Oh, what? Wow, you gotta be really fast to get that one. But it's basically like a Rayman ROM hack of the Spyro the Dragon games on Game Boy Advance. And from what I played, though, I think it was actually better than the Spyro games on GBA. I don't know, I just felt like the platforming was better in Rayman Advance. Shoot, I gotta grab this guy, though. Ain't getting that one, darn it. Wait, is there worms down below? No? Okay. Oh, wait, I probably have to get the swimming power up. Here we go. It's weird, oh, shoot, I took a hit? Really? It's weird, though, like, worm rescue missions in this game kind of remind me of, like, the bonus levels in DKC for some reason. Even though they're, like, pretty different, I'd say. Yeah, the bonus levels in the bonus, like, stages in DKC were mostly just about, like, giving you more one-ups. Meanwhile, here it's, like, you're actually progressing toward things. This game's kind of a collectathon when I think about it. Kind of reminds me of Yoshi's Island to some degree. Because I feel like just standard playing through the game won't be too hard. But I feel like if I were to go for like 100%, I feel like I would probably break a controller or two. Just like Yoshi's Island. Just like the GOAT. Yeah, I am going to be streaming Yoshi's Island on Thursday, though. Which I literally, the day after I beat Yoshi's Island DS, I actually played through that game to wash out the inevitably bad taste of Yoshi's Island DS from my mouth. Yoshi's Island DS is currently behind Smurfs 2. Is currently behind Smurfs 2 on Wii U for worst game I've played all year. Which I think is saying a lot, because I generally do play through like a couple bad games every year. Mostly just to, like, remind myself of what a truly bad game is like. Because, like, one thing that I guess is a pet peeve of mine is too many people play a game that's like, you know, like a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. And they're like, oh, this was horrible. Or even a 6 out of 10, and they're like, oh, this was god-awful. This is the worst game I ever played. And it's just like, no, bro, it's just like a 6 out of 10 game. You know, there's like a substantial, like, quality difference between something like the Smurfs 2 on Wii U and then, like, I don't know, what's like a 6 out of 10 game that I own? Captain America on Wii. Like, there's a substantial, like, quality difference there. Oh, whoa, I wonder if anything will beat them this year. I don't think so. I do not currently think so. I'd be very surprised if I play any games that are worse. Yeah, no, the current, like, top 3 worst games I've played this year are, well, that I've beaten this year. There is a difference because I do start some bad games and then I'm just not willing to put myself through it. But yeah, the current top 3 bad games that I've beaten this year are Tom and Jerry on NES, which is a game that could have actually been really good if it just weren't freaking weirdly really difficult. Yeah, no, if that game weren't, like, weirdly difficult, it actually would have been pretty decent. But it was weirdly NES hard, and because of that, like, it kind of sucks. Which I know some people will say, like, oh, well, you know, like, oh, you don't want difficulty and get, whoa, this is a weirdly hard one to get. But I got it anyways. Because, you know. But yeah, I know some people will say, like, oh, well, just get good. And it's like, dude, I shouldn't have to, like, get good at the frickin' Tom and Jerry game on NES. Like, it's Tom and Jerry. It should be, you know, like, a game for kids, you know, like, something based off Tom and Jerry should be, like, kind of easy, in my opinion, honestly speaking. Like, that's kind of why I like the Disney Capcom games so much, is they're pretty easy, all things considered. Like, the only one that I'd really consider kind of challenging is DuckTales. And granted, like, DuckTales is only hard on, like, your first playthrough, because you're learning where everything's at and whatnot. After the first playthrough, DuckTales gets substantially easier. But yeah, so, yeah, the current top 3 worst games are Tom and Jerry on NES, Yoshi's Island DS, and Smurfs 2 on Wii U, which I really only played through Smurfs 2 on Wii U. Why did I die right there? I, like, just got hit once and I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm killing myself. Yeah, I really only played through Smurfs 2 on Wii U because I'm trying to play through, like, a good amount of the Wii U games. I'm not trying to play through every Wii U game because, like, some of the Wii U games are stuff like Madden, NFL 13, and that game has like a 100-hour playtime, and I'm sorry, I'm not that committed to, like, playing through every Wii U game, but I am trying to play through, like, most of them, most of the system's library. Honestly, if, like, Madden wasn't, like, 100 hours, I probably would at least crank out, like, a championship mode run. But I do believe everybody has their limits, and I've set my limits. And for me, that is not playing through the 100-hour mode season, the 100-hour season mode in Madden 13. And it's not just Madden; it's also like fudge. It's also like the NBA 2K13. Yeah, NBA 2K13 is also insanely long on Wii U. Well, so if I remember correctly, this game when it came out was actually, like, kind of controversial because it didn't have lives. And it's kind of like funny in hindsight, in the grand scheme of things, because nowadays, like, you know, when you hear about like bad game design and stuff, people act like lives are this like game-breaking mechanic and everything. Pretty much all non-sports games. Also the Skylanders games, because I'm not willing to buy the like Skylanders figures. Also, like Skylanders is kind of like, the other reason why is because Skylanders is kind of like weirdly hard to get into. At least I think it's like hard to get into. Like, you have to know which Skylanders work for which Skylanders game, and you also have to make sure you have the right portals because there are like Skylander games that aren't compatible with certain portals, and like it just seems like such a headache to get into for something I know I'm probably not going to enjoy very much. Wait, oh, okay, wall jump. Wait, there's probably one. Make it Rayman. Oh. I was hoping for one of those, I was hoping for the overwhelm that we're missing. But yeah, so pretty much all the non-sports games and all the non-like amiibo-based games, or I guess they're NFC games, not amiibo games, but you know, pretty much all those I'll play. Which I think that's like, I mean, that's like still like 90% of the Wii U library, so I think that that's like fair enough. I think that's like close enough to saying like, hey, I beat all the Wii U games. I beat all the games that you can actually play through. Although one thing like I am thinking about is like Watch Dogs on Wii U. Like I don't know if I specifically will play the Wii U version of that game. Like I might play the PS4 version, because like being transparent, it does not feel like a Wii U game to me. I don't know, Watch Dogs on Wii U is kind of an interesting release, because like I remember the E3 when Watch Dogs was announced. Shoot, what did I do? Did I just crash the game? Oh, I'm back here. Oh, okay. Back to the Glade of Dreams. Okay, I pressed B. I pressed like B by accident. But yeah, I remember back when Watch Dogs on Wii U was announced, and like Ubisoft on Wii U is so fascinating, because you could tell, like early Wii U days, you could tell that Ubisoft wanted to be like the big player for the Wii U. Like they wanted to be the big third-party developer on Wii U, kind of like how Sega was on the Wii. For those of you who don't know, Sega on the Wii, weirdly really legit. Like I don't know, like I really like Sega's output on the Wii. Like the Sonic Unleashed port, which is debatably better than the 360 PS3 version. At least for my experiences, like I would consider it better than the PS3 version of Sonic Unleashed. I've never played the 360 version. Although if I were to play the 360 version of Sonic Unleashed, I'd have to play it on like Xbox Series X or whatever, because I know that's one of those games that has a backwards compatibility update. But yeah, so I only played the PS3 version of Sonic Unleashed, and I preferred the Wii version, mostly because like the Wii version had a stable frame rate and stuff. Like the PS3 version chugged like crazy. And like I know like PS3, like third-party games on the PS3, like weirdly like don't work most of the time too well, but I still feel like I should have had just a better experience than I did on the Wii, but I didn't. Yeah though, so I like Sonic Unleashed more on Wii and PS2 than I do on PS3 at least, which is probably a pretty like controversial opinion for Sonic fans. I don't know, I feel like in the Sonic community, if I say something like weirdly like obtuse, like the fact that I prefer like Sonic Colors to Sonic Generations, I feel like I'd get like death threats or something. Yeah, that's right, I said it. I like Sonic Colors more than Sonic Generations. I just feel like Sonic Colors has more like personality. And then it also helps the fact that I remember like when Sonic Colors was launching and everything, and how it was kind of like the first good Sonic game in like a long time and everything. And yeah, no, like I remember Sonic Colors' release window, and then the Chugga Conroy Let's Play of it, which is actually a really good Let's Play. I kind of think it's one of his more like underrated ones, honestly speaking. So, yeah, I remember like I remember Sonic Colors, how cool it was. I feel like this game's easier to go for 100% if you just do like minimum completionist for like beginning game, and then you just come back. With all the power-ups that Rayman gets. I feel like it's easier that way. But on the same hand, it's also really fun to try and challenge yourself with, like, Rayman's starting power-ups. Yeah, though, I prefer Sonic Colors to Sonic Generations. I said it. I will say Sonic Colors Ultimate Edition is kind of disgraceful. I don't know, like, Colors Ultimate Edition was fine. Granted, I played it well after it released. I played it like a good 6 months after release. So, I kind of didn't get the, like, launch experience for Sonic Colors. Hello, haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Leslie Dragons, how have you been doing? Welcome back, sir or madam. But yeah, I remember the like launch hype and stuff for Sonic Colors, and how that game was like the first good Sonic game in a really long time, and you know, and I love the song that plays with it too. Like that song is weirdly iconic Sonic for me. Boom. Good, thank you. You? Shoot! I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize that thing was closing in. You know, doing pretty good, you know. Had a pretty, like, standard day. I went out, shopping. Killed that guy. Yeah, I went out shopping. Let's see, got shopping things. Mostly just got groceries for the week. And, you know, picked up some games that I wanted. And, yeah, no, pretty, like, standard day. Standard day procedure. Shoot, I took a hit? Whoa! Okay, yeah, no, I took a hit. Darn it. I keep trying to, like, mash to stay in the air longer. I missed the glide. Can I have the glide already, please? But yeah, I remember, like, Sonic Colors when that game came out, though. It was, like, the first good Sonic game in, like, a long time. I shouldn't say a long time, but it was the first good one since, basically... well, I like Sonic Unleashed, but that's kind of like, I think, a controversial opinion. I don't know. I don't know if it is controversial to like Sonic Unleashed or not. I feel like the consensus about Sonic Unleashed has changed so much since I was on the internet, or since like I was a kid and I first found out about the game. Because, like, when I was younger, that game was pretty hated. Like, yeah, that game was pretty disliked. But yeah, and, like, even back then, though, like, I played the PS2 Wii version. Maybe that's another reason why I like the PS2 Wii version of Sonic Unleashed. Wait, where's the Lum at? Okay, wait, is it over there? I can't get over there. That's a death sentence. Yeah, what the world? I can't get over there, game. Unless there's... No? Okay. Probably need the helicopter here. I get the feeling that some of the Lums in this game you really can't get unless you have the power-ups. I don't know, that's just my gut feeling. Bump. Bump, 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 bump. Womp, grab it. Come on. Climb the rope, Rayman. Whoa, give me that. Yeah, I said it. Let's see, what else? Whatever, like... Yeah, Sega on the Wii, surprisingly, like, pretty solid. Like, I really like Knight's Journey into Dreams. Like, I weirdly dig that game. Like, I actually like that game more than I like the Sega Saturn Knights game. Yeah, I think Journey into Dreams is great. At the bare minimum, it's got, like, one of the most underrated soundtracks on the Wii. And then Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing on Wii, surprisingly a really solid kart racer. Definitely gives Mario Kart Wii a run for its money. At least in my opinion. I quite like that game. Boom. And then, let's see, Conduit 1 and 2. Very surprisingly well-made first-person shooters for the system. I haven't played Conduit 1, but Conduit 2, though, kind of underrated, not gonna lie. Alright, you guys, I gotta go to the bathroom because for some reason nature just started making me have to go to the bathroom. So I'll be back in like a minute. 1 sec, please. Well, okay, we're back. See, I told you guys it'd only be a minute. So we unlocked this secret level thing? Oh, no, we didn't. I thought it was 20. Instead, it's 25. We have enough Leptunes to reach the next world. Nice. Right, so this is pretty much as far as I've ever made it in the game before, is the first world. Way to go, you have saved enough Leptunes to reach the required. Yeah, so this game definitely has, like, weird collectathon elements to it. Maybe I shouldn't say weird, but yeah, like collectathon elements. Shoot, no, we want to collect King Lum before we collect the other Lums. It's hard to collect all the Lums. Wait. Oh, I can't boost off that one? Okay. Boom. Oh yeah, we are definitely not getting the Leptune things. Probably need... Am I one behind from getting 2 of them? Yeah, I was 1 away. Shit. Okay, I'm replaying the stage real quick. This stage took like 5 seconds, so we'll replay it. So that way I can try the bonus level. Because I want to see if I want to do those or not. But I know that's like kind of a big thing with this game. Shoot, I am missing way too many lumps. Normally enough I wouldn't stress it, but... Oh well, so close. Yes, so close, yet so far away. But I want to try the bonus levels though, because, like, I mean, I'm not doing a 100% completion run, but I want to at least try one, you know? I know they're, like, supposedly really hard, but I feel like it'll make good stream content, you know? My god, how do I get that one perfect? God darn it. Oh, okay, we have 175, nice. That's what we really cared about though, baby. 176. Good enough. I'll take that one. Yes, I'm aware. Give it to me, game. Man, you gotta be a psychopath though if you like 100% this game. This game has a lot of collectibles. Yeah, it kinda is like Yoshi's Island in that regard. Because Yoshi's Island is like that with its collectibles, where it has so much stuff to collect. Boom. Oh wait, we're still one away from the bonus level. That sucks. I'm not replaying a level, so... We were so close, yet so far away. Hi-ho, mosquito. Mo-skeeto. It's not mosquito, it's mo-skeeto. Say it right, or don't say it at all. What wisdom do you have, Mr. Hat? Wums for Electoons. Grab them while you can. Well, I already figured that one out. Alright, so, you know. I've kind of played a lot of shoot 'em ups, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so okay, it's standard shoot 'em up stuff. Okay. I will say though, I prefer I prefer game variety like this, where it's like, you know, something like this, where it's fast-paced still. I wonder if I suck them up, if it still gives me... Okay. But yeah, I prefer when games handle variety like this, where it's still like in the theme of the game, but it's not a complete like bogged down. Yeah, as a whole, like the Donkey Kong Country games are great, you know, don't get me wrong, but if I had one complaint with them, it's that I hate the frickin' barrel stages in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze / DKCR. And I also kind of hate the one stages, whatever they're called. Got it. I also hate the one stages, what are they? The minecart stages in DKC 1 and 2. I don't know, I just think those stages suck. Mostly because they're auto-scrollers, and like the barrel stages are just outright terrible in my opinion. Like, I don't know how anybody likes those stages. But like this, I'm fine with, because it's like, it's not, I don't know. This I'm fine with because it's like, it's not one-hit deaths. Well, I guess it is still one-hit deaths, but it's not one-hit deaths in the sense of like, oh, you know, you crashed. You didn't press B at the right time. Well, I guess that is true for this though. I don't know. I prefer this, darn it. I don't need to justify my reasons on the internet. Actually, you kind of do. At least in this day and age on the internet, you kind of do have to justify yourself to some degree. Can't just go spouting nonsense anymore. But yes, though, so. I wish this was a little faster, though, or the stage was shorter. I don't know. That could just be a me thing. Although I predict these things getting, like, super fast in the future. I definitely see these getting, like, insanely hard come, like, the third one we have to do. Yeah, come like the third one of these, I feel like it's gonna just be like, oh yeah, good luck, kid. So then we got this Angry Bird looking guy over here. Didn't know they did a crossover. That's pretty neat. I'm guessing this is the stage boss. But again, I've played a lot of shoot 'em ups now. I've played a lot of shoot 'em ups in my day, so this is nothing to me. I beat Ikaruga, okay? Granted, I beat it on free play mode. Ikaruga, I honestly don't think, like, unless I played that game for 2 months straight, I honestly don't think I could beat that game on any other mode besides free play mode. The game is so goddamn hard. Holy nuts, you have to be just cracked at this game to get the medal on any stage. Jeez Louise. 350 lums? Good luck. Once again, close, but not quite there. Yeah, though, I don't think, unless like I played Ikaruga for 2 months straight, I don't think I could beat it. Boom! The new tricky treasure. Okay, let's check that out. I want to see what this is. I want to see what this madness is about. I normally don't do like extra completion stuff, but I do want to check this one out and see what it's like. Punch, 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 Rayman punch. Okay, hold ZR to sprint. Okay. Oh, okay. I remember this now. Hey, this was in the Rayman Origins 3DS demo. Weird they demoed this specific stage, though. I guess maybe it's only weird to me. But yeah, no, it's just weird to me that you would demo the bonus stage. Womp, womp. So can I catch him before the stage ends, or do we have to do this until the stage is over? Holy nuts. Okay. Alright. First one was pretty easy. Definitely feel like those just get insanely hard. The later parts of the game. Yeah, I definitely feel like those get controller smashing levels of hard. Boom, catch me. Okay. So that was probably the only one I'll do. First try. Yes, first try. Let's go. Yeah, no, I feel like that gets just insanely brutal on the later stages. Okay. Rayman, what wisdom do you have? Stop the silliness! Well, that's all I know. The silliness. Give me this. Thank you. You know, to 100% this game, like, I'm assuming you just have to be cracked at it. Like, holy nuts. Like, shoutouts to you if you do a full 100% playthrough of this game. Okay, so that red thing's gonna hurt me, probably. Red normally means hurt in video games, you know? It's kind of funny when I think about it, how, like, video games have taught me, like, color association. Like, red is typically pain in video games, or representative of, like, an extra life or something. And then green obviously means go. From what I remember, they get hard. Yeah, I definitely get that vibe that, like, oh yeah, that first one was an easy dub, but then everything afterwards is just absurdly difficult. fudge. Just trying not to get hit right there. Same thing with finding the lums. I feel like finding all the lums starts out like fairly simple, like right here. And then like come like the next world, I feel like it's just gonna be just brutal. Or sorry, those aren't lums, those are Electoons. My fault. Okay, how do I get up there? Is there, I feel like there's something up there. But I guess I'm not finding out. God darn it. I'm just over here taking unnecessary hits like always. Okay, we want to go womp. There we go. Whoa. Wait, was that? Okay, sure. Okay, jump. Jump, kick. Go on the mic if you want to test me. I don't know the rest of that song. Okay, we want to go womp. Because we want to try and collect as many lums as we possibly can when we're, Rayman, when we're, super happy like that. Interesting though, I didn't know this game borrowed from Yoshi's Story, you know, stealing the super happy mechanic. Whoa, jump. Okay. Womp, 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 womp. Jump down. Womp. There we go. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Ah. God darn it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We call that font. Wait. Wait, am I stuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, I die. I like how like they kind of speak English, but then they kind of don't. I don't know why that feels very on brand for Rayman. Because that's kind of what it was like in Rayman 2, The Great Escape, to some degree. Wow, he is not grabbing that thing. He did not like whatever that thing was. Womp, then we go womp. Womp, still trying to collect as many wums as I can. Womp, womp. Oh yeah, this game's two-player, isn't it? Whoa. Hey, I need that helicopter hair though, mate. Boom. Woohoo. Alright, I'm starting to get why this game's popular on the internet now. Definitely seeing some certain assets, you know. Yeah. Boom. We have the helicopter hair. It's cool that that's like just, I don't know, I like that as Rayman's like staple power-up, you know, the helicopter hair. I don't know why I really dig that. I think because it's not like, it's not a double jump, which, by the way, like, I love when games have double jumps. Like, weirdly obsessed with 3D platformers that have double jumps over here. But I don't really like double jumps in 2D platformers typically, because in most 2D platformers, I feel like the double jump, I feel like most 2D platformers that have double jumps just do not nail them at all. Like, they always feel awkward or cumbersome. But meanwhile here though, like, the helicopter hair like works perfectly. It just feels like a natural extension of Rayman. And then it makes like segments like this easier. Cause like I could do this without the helicopter hair, but likely wouldn't be very fun. Bum 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 bum. This game has a weirdly super happy vibe to it. I assume come like the later levels, it's gonna get weirdly depressing. Just like Rayman 2. No, Rayman 2 was weirdly kind of like depressing the whole game. Like everybody's slaves in that game. Like that game is weirdly intense for a kid's game. Oh, whoa, whoa! I got it! I got the medal! I got a medal! Holy nuts! That feels really good. I knew I could do it once. Alright, now that I've done it one time, I no longer have to do it ever again. I think that's how it works. Boom. Back to the Glade of Dreams. Yeah, after I play through this, I'm gonna go like a month or two without playing Rayman, and then I'm gonna go into Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc. I'm definitely very interested in trying that game, as I've heard kind of like mixed things about it. Yeah, I've heard kind of like... I've heard it's good, but then I've heard it's like not as good as Rayman 2. So I'm pretty interested, because Rayman 2 seemed like a fairly great formula. This is way better than the movies. I'll be the judge of that. I mean, so far this is better than most movies I've seen. Granted, like, I've seen some really bad films. You're talking to a man who watched the Garbage Pail Kids movie and survived. Who? Okay. Shoot. Okay, wait. I can just... Oh, wait. I have iframes? I didn't think I had iframes in this game. I know that's like a weird concept, but yeah, no, like... Okay. See... Oh, God. That's one thing... The run kind of like screws you. I don't know how to explain it, but like... When you... It's like you start charging your run before you run. Have a good rest of the stream, you too. Or, good rest of the stream, you too. You have a good night, Silver. Good luck at work tomorrow. Well, that's one thing though, is like when you start running, you kind of like charge the run. You kind of have to charge the run. It's a little weird. I don't know if I want the heart. Yeah, let's grab the heart after we do this. Well, shoot. We were so close, but we were so far away. I definitely like that I can retry the rescue missions as much as I need to, because I am an amateur and it will undoubtedly take me several hours, several attempts for each womp. Womp, womp, womp. Shoot. Okay, me. Don't try and punch him. Just land straight on him. This is actually pretty easy to do, so I don't know why you're messing it up. Womp, womp. There we go. And we womp. Straight down. I like how Rayman's ground pound isn't like a ground pound like from Mario, like most games do. He instead like flails his whole body down. He's like, "Rah! Here comes my fists." I like it. Well, anything up here? No? Okay. The world? That one's like just spazzing out on me, and I don't really know how I'm expected to get over there. What the world? It's like spazzing. And, okay, so kind of got gypped on a bunch of lums right there because of an awkward hitbox. That's fine. Well, nope. Shoot. Oh, we almost ate a hit, but then we didn't. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, those ones are kind of weird. I know I'm hearing the help me thing, but I don't know where it's at. Eh. To that one, I say rip. Rip to you, I'm different though, Rayman. Fudge. Oh man. Okay. What does this do? Oh, it turns off that. Okay. But only temporarily while it's down. I'm dead. Darn it me. I'm dying way too much on easy levels. That means, that does not bode well for me when this game gets hard, because I've heard this game gets really hard toward the end. Okay, we want to go womp. See, it's weird. It's like the ultimate jump right there, or the long jump, whatever you want to call it. It's like that works only sometimes. It's weird. Well, I think there's like a mosquito just biting the crap out of me right now. But yeah, though, it's weird. It's like the long jump works, like, the high jump off of that thing works, like, seemingly when it wants to, or maybe, like, the hitbox on it's a little wonky, I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. Jump. Jump. Punch. Punch. Rayman has a massive hitbox for his punch, though. Shoot, shoot. I don't want to... Yeah, see, you have to, like, do it twice? I don't know, it's weird. It's like, the first time you do it, it, like, doesn't fully count as a hit? Grab that. Grab you. Well, hi, Weston Wallis? I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I'm sorry. I try to say everybody's, username and everything to the best of my abilities. But yes, I apologize. Is it Wallis? But yes, how are you doing tonight, sir or madame? Shoot! Taking easy hits that I shouldn't be taking. God darn it. That's okay. Oh, thank you, Weston. But yes, how are you doing tonight on this Monday morning, well, Monday afternoon, Monday evening? It really just took me 3 attempts to say, like, what time of day it is. But yeah, but yes, my day's been going pretty good. I'm having a good time playing this game. It's fun. Shoot, I meant to hit that. Well. Yes, Lum, I can hear you say help me, but it doesn't help me if you end up killing me, though. You're doing good. Good to hear. Yeah, I had a pretty good day, though. Like, went grocery shopping, got supplies for the week. Let's see, picked up a couple games I've wanted to check out on my God darn it, why does that keep happening to me? I keep dying on this level, even though this level's, like, pretty easy. It's mostly because I'm going for the lums and stuff. But yeah, though, I had a good day. Got some Super Nintendo games, some Super Nintendo games that I've been interested in trying. Okay. Wait, I wonder if the help me is coming from up here? Oh, you're evil, game developers. Oh my gosh. Good luck figuring this game out with without some kind of guide. Jeez Louise. Oh man. The LUM placements can be very challenging. Oh no. I want that. I need you. You come here. Jump. 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 It's all in the might. If you want to test me, I'll tell you might. But yes, I'm glad to hear you're doing well, though. Hello, Motorola? Motorola? You got one of them, Oh, that's funny, actually, because my phone, I have my phone right here with me, is a, Motorola. I don't know if you can make out the emblem, but it is, in fact, a Motorola. Welcome to the team. We're the Motorola boys. Bump, 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 bump. Close enough. Yeah, I actually just got this phone. So, I wasn't going to buy another Motorola phone because the one I had before this one, the Motorola... Oh god, what was it? Power something? Was really not good. I really hated that freaking phone. But this one's been great so far, though. Yeah, I really like this one. Well, I missed this game. Hello, Project Akame. Yes, I told you I would be playing this game, sir. Or madam. I shouldn't assume genders. Everything. But yeah, I told you I'd be playing this game. It is funny to me that you guessed it. I don't know if you saw the Rayman 2 playthrough, and that's why you said, like, oh, you should play Rayman Legends next, or Rayman Origins next. I don't know if you saw the Rayman 2 playthrough. But yeah, I think my eventual goal is to... I don't think I'll play through the whole Rayman series, but I'll play through, like, you know, the games people care about in Rayman. I'm a guy. Same. But, yeah, though, I know people can be a little bit, defensive when it comes to, gender stuff in the year 2023, so I don't like to just assume people's genders and whatnot, you know. Which is why I tend to say sir or madam when I greet people. But yes, I've heard that Motorola's are bad. I don't know why, though. By any chance, do you know? So my Motorola Power 2 or whatever was really freaking bad. that thing would power down constantly and shut off and whatnot. Just very, like, unreliable phone is what I would say my main problem with it was. And it's like, you can get... So the thing with Motorola is they kind of like market themselves as like a budget smartphone brand. And it's just like, you can get some really good smartphones nowadays. What am I doing? I just jumped straight off the stage. Yeah, I just jumped straight off the stage. Good job, B. That is the exact kind of like A1 level gameplay you guys can expect from this channel. But yeah, I'd say the problem with Motorola is they kind of like market themselves as like this budget-friendly brand and everything, but there's just better budget phones out there and everything, you know? Like, it's not that the phones are terrible or anything, you know, they're far from it, but it was just a very, like, mediocre experience, especially, like, when I compared it to, like, my LG Stylo 2, which was also another budget phone that I had. Yeah, no, I have always been a budget phone buyer. I've never gotten the point in dropping, like, $600 on a phone. Never understood the point in it, because it's like, by the time you buy the phone's already like out of date technology wise and whatnot, and like being realistic and honest with you, it's like, do you really want to hold on to the same phone for like 5 years, you know? Like, come on, especially with nowadays where like the phone screens just crack every other like day just from breathing on them wrong. But yeah, so, yeah, I'd say Motorola's thing, the reason why they have a bad reputation is they're, like, marketed as, like, a budget brand and everything, but there's just way better budget phones out there and everything. But yeah, I haven't had a lot of complaints with this Motorola phone that I have. What is this one? I think it's, like, the Power 2 or something like that. They have really stupid phone names, too. I know that sounds like a petty complaint, but, like, I'm sorry, like, I don't know, like, I hate when things have stupid names. Yikes, yeah. Like, I'm having a good experience with this one, but, yeah, I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't on a pretty heavy... What in the world happened? Okay, so sometimes... Okay, so I get the gimmick for this one. Sometimes the air pushes you up, but then sometimes it doesn't. I get it. Shoot. Yeah, though, so... There's definitely better budget phone alternatives out there. But they're not bad, you know? I would put them in the, like, good enough category, you know? Good enough for who it's for. Which is B. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God darn it. Okay, then we can just... No. There we go. But yeah, like, let's see. Where would that thing be at? Where would the one be at? Over here? No? Okay. Let's hope it lasts. Yeah, I'm only hoping for like 2 years, you know? But yeah, I wouldn't have bought it if it weren't on a pretty heavy discount on Amazon Prime Day. Those Amazon Prime Day sales be hitting, you know? Holy nuts, okay. This section is weirdly intense. Well. No, 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 no. Don't die, Rayman. Rayman's dead. Gosh darn it. Okay, I don't know where that caged Electoon is at. down. But yeah, I'm only really hoping to get like 4 years, not 4 years. I'm really only hoping to get like 2, maybe 3 years out of the phone. I'm not expecting like the next 10 years or whatever. Yeah, no, like, as a whole, I just think buying a phone and expecting it to last like 10 years, I think that's just a little bit outrageous. There's very few pieces of technology that you can buy that you use, you know, all throughout the day and everything, and expect them to just last for 10 years. Like, I don't even expect my computer to last 10 years, and I have a pretty, not a high-end build, but I have a definitely a pretty decent build, all things considered. Like, yeah, no, and I don't even expect my PC to last that long, so I don't know why I would expect my phone to last 10 years, you know? And that's kind of why I've always just stuck with budget phones. It's like, I'm aware that there are better phones out there and everything, and that if I spent a little bit more, I could get something better, but I'm also not really willing to, because, you know, it's like, shoot, this part's gonna be tough. Okay, whoa. Supreme good luck. Oh god. There we go. Smash that. Womp. Okay. Shoot. Wait, I activated the king one? Okay, I didn't even realize I had done that. Where they're like, help me. Shoot. I literally got right to the end and then died. Well. Well, there we go. Good job, Rayman. $362. Ooh, we got another ribbon one. Nice. I like getting the ribbons. It makes me feel accomplished. Makes me feel like I've done a good job. Well, I'm leaving now. I'm also subbing for the next live stream. See ya. You have a wonderful night, Jai Motorola. I'll be back tomorrow with more Rayman Origins. Continue. Continue? That's my best Super Smash Brothers voice actor impersonation. Yeah, I don't know how many worlds are in this game. I'm gonna have to Google that because it's like I tend to stream for about 3 to 4 hours, and I know this is a 2D platformer, and typically 2D platformers can either be like 4 hours long or 8 hours long. So, I kind of have no idea how long this game is, and if it's only going to take me like 4 hours, I do plan on streaming this tomorrow as well. So if it's only going to take me like 4 hours, I need to like end this stream, you know, only like 2 hours into it, or I need to end this stream at like 2 hours in. Yeah, I try to stream for 3 to 4 hours. I definitely think like that's a good like sweet spot for me, you know? Cause like when I stream longer, when I stream past 4 to 5 hours, or 3 to 4 hours, when I stream like 5 hours and 6 hours and stuff, that's when my throat starts getting a little bit sore and tired and whatnot, and you know. Since I'm a smaller channel and everything, you know, I don't always have someone in the chat to interact with, and so because of that, like, after like 3 hours of basically talking to myself, it gets a little bit hard. And I like to always talk when I stream. I like to always have some form of discussion going on. Regardless of anything. Yeah, I always try to talk, because I just feel like it makes the viewing experience better. I know, like, when I watch streams and the person is barely talking, it kind of irritates me. Whoa. I'm dead. But yeah, so when I guess like one of my unwritten rules of Wiltendo. God, I should not phrase it like that. But one of my like things is like my personal pet peeves with streams and whatnot. My personal pet peeves with other streamers, I try to like not do that, you know. I don't know why I kept punching him. I could have just jumped on him the whole time. Good job, me. But yes, I am also working on like new YouTube videos. Although I have no like timetable of when those are going to be coming out. Mostly because, you know, YouTube videos take quite a while to produce and everything, all things considered. Yeah, YouTube videos take a while to produce, and like typically enough after I stream for the night, I just do not feel like working on YouTube stuff, just truthfully speaking. God darn it. Just truthfully speaking, yeah, like after I finish streaming for the night, I don't feel like doing other YouTube related things. But there definitely is like a balance to it, and I am discovering that though, you know. Shoot. Okay, no, okay, we're dead. Could not get the control down for Rayman right there. Okay, we need to like avoid all this crap. Womp womp. Rayman's jump animation is so cool in this game. It's so clean. But yeah, then we go womp. Okay, we don't want to get smashed by those things. But yeah, so 3 to 4 hours is kind of that like sweet spot for a stream for me. And you know, I'm fine with streaming longer. It's just like come like 5 hours and 6 hours of streaming, that's typically when I start getting a little tired. And I've also noticed that I tend to enjoy the games less once that like 5 hour mark hits. Like part of the, I still think part of the reason why like DKC Tropical Freeze, like the ending of that game, I just really hated. I still think like a part of it is because I marathoned that game in one stream, and also I couldn't beat the final boss. That final boss is bullcrap though. Like I'm sorry, people who are like huge fans of that game. Like I hate that final boss. That final boss is terrible. Okay, I don't understand how I'm supposed to get up to that one without like doing that super janky like wall ride that I did. Bump. Good job, Rayman. Let's go, Rayman. Yeah, so I'll have to check online how many worlds are in this game, because I definitely have to leave enough for tomorrow. Because, yeah, me trying to pick a game to stream is kind of hard. Not because I'm, like, indecisive or anything, but mostly because, like, it's like I have to try and pick something that's both entertaining for the viewer, but then also something I want to play myself. And so that's kind of why I tend to do, like, oh yeah, what should I play next? Like the community polls. What game you talking about? Sorry, I just joined. Oh, I'm not talking about any game particularly. I'm just talking about streaming stuff. Like, stuff that I try to do as a streamer and everything, you know. Welcome to the chat, though, Acid Noir. Hope you had a good day or night, whenever Well, actually, you're over in the UK, so it is night over there. But yeah, I'm not talking about any game in particular. I'm just talking about how, like, stuff that I try to do, that I try to avoid as, like, a streamer. Like one of the reasons why, like, I talk all the time is because, like, I don't like it when I watch other people's streams and they, like, barely talk and stuff. And so I know if I don't like that as a viewer, like, I assume most people don't. Although I do try not to talk, like, during cutscenes and stuff of games. Unless the cutscene is, like, non-voice acted. Then at which point I try to narrate. Which is probably pretty laughable to you guys, because I am not a voice actor. And it is nighttime. Nice. It is nighttime where the Acid Noir one lives. Yeah, so I've actually have debated like streaming during the daytime and stuff, just to make it more convenient for, well, not just you, but I actually have a handful of European watchers. Because I do look at my YouTube analytics and stuff, and I have noticed, like, for whatever reason, I have a slew of European fans. And so I've thought about, like, catering to that demographic a little bit more. Your streams are chill, no screaming, can't stand it when people randomly scream and shout in a live stream. Oh yeah, no, I don't like that either. Yeah, no, that's why I don't, like... It's like, I talk, but I would say I'm not annoying about talking, you know? It's like, so kind of like one of my heroes, I guess, is, I don't know if you guys have a European equivalent of Mr. Rogers, or if he's just like, or if he's just like a known celebrity over there as well. But kind of one of my, like, heroes is Mr. Rogers, and, One thing, like, I really respect about him is, you know, he did his show. It was marketed toward children and everything. But he never, if you actually go back and watch, like, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, it's like, he never, like, talks down to the kids. You know, he's, like, always very, I guess I would say upfront with the children. And that's kind of how I feel you should be with kids, you know? Like, not treat them like adults or anything, because that messes with a child's mind, but, like, kids can handle, you know, kids can handle more than what most people think they can. And so, that's why I like catching your streams late at night. It's always a nice break between living and forcing myself to go to sleep. Oh, yeah. I know that feeling. There are a handful of live streamers that I watch before I go to bed as well. But yeah, so I try not to... I know a lot of my viewers and stuff are younger. Because I do play a lot of platformers, mascot platformers that are aimed at a younger demographic and everything. But so I try not to, like, down-talk them by screaming and whatnot. I know that, like, engagement-wise, it'd probably help me if I started screaming. God knows I have the voice for it, believe it or not. Like, I can freak out and yell and stuff, too. Like, I have freaked out a handful of times, like, when something cool happens in a game. But, I don't like, forcing myself to do that, you know? I like it being, like, natural. Yeah, I like those types of reactions to just be, like, natural and authentic. Because that's another thing that I dislike a lot about some streamers, is it's like, some streamers, you can tell they're just, like, faking enthusiasm and whatnot, and I don't know, there's a level of, like, disingenuousness to it that I dislike, you know? But, like, I get it. Like, I don't hate the hustle or anything, so to speak, you know? We're all just trying to do our best. to not get screwed by the YouTube algorithm. Shoot. Honest reactions, yeah, I try to be, like, honest about my thoughts and feelings on things. Because that's another thing that I, like, do dislike is, like, when, like, okay, don't get me wrong, you know, like, sponsored content is great. Sponsored content is extremely awesome for, you know, streamers or YouTubers and stuff, you know, by all means, like, chase that bag, king, you know. But I dislike it when, like, a YouTuber, streamer, whoever, is, like, being very, like, oh, this is the best thing ever, you know. I think I can just straight up dive down on that. Totally agree. Yeah, I don't like that, like, you know, like, don't get me wrong, sponsored content's great and everything. But on the same hand, I do think that there is, like, a little too much, like, friendliness, I guess? I shouldn't say, like, friendliness, but, like, I guess, like, a perfect example to me is when Overwatch 2 came out. And, like, if you play Overwatch, you know, by all means, you know, have fun and everything. Like, you know, play your game and whatnot. But, like, one thing that I really hated was when Overwatch 2 came out, it was like you had all these streamers who, like, a month before were talking about how terrible Overwatch is and how dead the game is and how dead the community is and whatnot. And then, like, you had all these streamers who were, like, basically just crapping on the game, you know? And then when the game comes out and they're, you know, Blizzard is handing out their checks and whatnot, it's like all these same streamers are talking about how great the game is and how much fun they had with it and everything. And, like, there's a whole lot of content creators who I lost a lot of respect for when that game came out, you know? I won't say any names, but yeah, like, it was very disappointing because you could tell the people who are genuine and the people who aren't. But because, you know, nobody knows about my channel, I don't ever have to... You guys will likely never see any sponsored content here because nobody knows about my channel. Because I am just a supreme nobody on YouTube. Oh, man. I'm basically screaming into the void every night. Which is fun, though, don't get me wrong. Boom! Oh, sweet, we unlocked, okay, let's try the second one and see how it compares to the first one. Come on. Oh, yeah, I meant to check. One sec. Let me check how many, worlds this game has. Because I don't want to play through too much of the game. Rayman Origins. How many worlds? Okay. There are 11 worlds. Holy nuts. Oh, the land of the living dead. We're not going to experience this. Supreme nobodies are the best nobodies. This is true. Yeah, so we're going to do 10 worlds. So that means if we're doing 10 worlds, I need to do 5 worlds tonight and then 5 worlds tomorrow. Or ideally 5 worlds tonight, 5 worlds tomorrow. I don't know. It's always hard to say, though, because typically with platformers, the later worlds tend to be a lot longer. But yes, though, I am a true YouTube nobody. But that's fine because I kind of like being a nobody on YouTube. Truthfully speaking, like I feel like if I had a lot of subscribbles, and a lot of viewers watching my streams, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I might not enjoy it as much because there's a certain level of like intimacy. I shouldn't say I don't want it to sound weird. Like intimacy is kind of a very like a very personal term and everything, but there's a level of like interaction that like I get to have with like you, Acid Noir, and Twinkie Boy, and you know the like the regular viewers that I have and everything.
And that would kind of be lost if I had, like, you know, more subscribers and more viewers and stuff. Like don't get me wrong, I am doing this with the intent of it at some point, you know, of hopefully some people watching me do this and everything. But there's a certain level of interactivity that I wouldn't be able to have, like, if more people showed up and everything. Although, like, don't get me wrong, you know, if, like, hey, like, 30 more people want to join the stream right now, that'd be very appreciated. By all means, I'm not going to deny if anybody wants to join. Boom. No turning back, boys. And girls. But yes, there's a, there's a level of, like, interactivity I can have with my chat and whatnot, because I am a small YouTuber, you know. Like, I genuinely do read all of my comments. I don't respond to all of them because, like, sometimes people comment stuff and, like, it's like I've got nothing to say, you know? Like besides, like, thank you or something like that, you know? But I do read all of my comments, and I do respond to most of them. And it's like, if like my channel were a little bit bigger, you know, I probably wouldn't be able to do that. Darn it. I think we'll get a nice community here eventually. Yeah, let's see. My kind of hope is that when Mario Wonder comes out and Sonic Superstars, I kind of think my channel might get picked up by the YouTube algorithm again, because the last time I streamed the 2D Mario games, like, I was just flooded by, like, mostly children coming into the chat and everything. And so I kind of hope / think that'll happen again when Mario Wonder comes out. But if that doesn't happen, you know, it doesn't happen. It's not like I'm not planning on stopping streaming or anything anytime soon, because I kind of have nothing else to do. I'm effectively retired, more or less, so streaming's a good way to, like, kill time, for lack of a better term, you know? Like my roommate's girlfriend was talking to me, and she was like, hey, why don't you get, like, a part-time job or something like that? And I'm like, well, streaming is basically my part-time job, you know? Of course, new game, new subscribers. Yeah, I definitely could be playing, like, every new game that comes out, and every, like, new game DLC that comes out or whatever. Because you know, I'm not rich by any means, but, you know, like, I make a decent amount and everything, you know? So I definitely could just be playing straight new games if I wanted to. But, like, I don't really want to do that, though, because I kind of just like playing, like, random retro games and random, like, RPGs that interest me, you know. Like, I definitely think that there's a level, like, a level of, like, how would I phrase it? Like, I definitely think there's, like, a level of fun that I get to have on stream that, like, other streamers don't get to have, because they don't, because, you know, they kind of have to play what's newer. As long as you can earn enough to pay your way and have savings for emergencies. Yeah, I earn quite a bit, enough to, yeah, I can pay for all of my bills, and I pay for a crap ton of games throughout the month as well to play. But like, and also save up money and whatnot, you know. Yeah, I earn a good amount. I'll just phrase it as that. I don't like to like talk about my finances on my channel though. Mostly because like, I don't know, I just find that like so cringe when YouTubers are like, oh yeah, I have stacks on stacks on stacks. It's like, dude, nobody cares about how much money you earn. Like, very few people are actually impressed by like, oh, I made 6 figures last year. Like, very few people are actually like impressed by that in the real world, you know? Like, it's like most people actually, like, what most people actually care about is like how well you're living, you know, like how happy you are and stuff like that. Like most people don't care if you make 6 figures if you're absolutely miserable making 6 figures, you know? Like, I don't have stacks, but I've got 2 cats. Nice. My roommates have cats, and the one cat comes into my house, into my room every single night and just meows and paws at me all freaking night. And like, it's, on the one hand, it's really cute and it's really funny, but then it's also starting to get on my nerves because I'm like trying to sleep and he'll just be like, meow. He'll just be clawing at me and it's like, bro, I'm trying to sleep here. Like, give me a minute. I've always been more of a dog guy, admittedly enough, though. Well, there we go. Over a level down. I'm back. Welcome back, Twinkie Boy. I hope your meeting went well. Yeah, though, like, most people I've met and interacted with don't care about, like, how much money you make. They just care about how, like, happy you are, / how much fun you have, like, you know. So, yeah, though, that's why I try not to discuss finances. I just find it cringe. Aw. Yeah, he's definitely a cat. I wonder if he'll come down. Sometimes he comes down when I'm streaming, but sometimes he doesn't, though, because I think he knows I'm not streaming. He's a funny little guy, though. He's pretty handsome, too, though. Yeah, I was about getting ready for confirmation. Confirmation? What is that? Is that like a band thing? That feels like a band thing to me. I don't know why. Or is it like a group project thing? Whoa. I gotta say, like, the level design in this game is really freaking good so far. Like, they're kind of using, like, it's weird. They're kind of doing, like, kind of standard platformer levels, but they're just, the art style is just so good in this game that they stand out right. Is that a Roman Catholic thing? I don't think that's a Roman Catholic thing. Although I'm not Catholic, so I don't know. I do not practice Catholicism. I will not discuss what I practice, though, because, again, that's another thing I don't ever really want to discuss on my channel. Yeah, the 3, like, topics that I'll probably never, like, discuss here are, or discuss in general on the internet, just because of how heated things can get very quickly from discussing thoughts and feelings about things on the internet and having differing opinions from people. But yeah, the 3 things I will likely never discuss on my channel are race, religion, and politics, and also money. Although the money is more of like a personal thing. But yeah, the other 3 though, whenever like people say anything about one of those 3 on the internet, like, it always leads to some form of drama or something, and I just don't ever want to have to deal with that, because Again, I stream and stuff because it's fun, and I have fun doing it. And, you know, if it stopped being fun, then I'd stop streaming. Shoot. Okay, you gotta be fast right there. Jeez Louise. Do not take your time right there. You don't know what confirmation is when you're Catholic is one of the 7 sacraments, I think, in church. Oh, understood. Good for you, Twinkie boy. Yeah, I don't know about that. I won't really discuss, like I said, I won't really discuss religion or anything, but, you know, good for you, though, Twinkie boy. Whoa. Okay, we want womp. Gotta be careful. I love how this is like an ice world, but then it's also like an ice pops and stuff. Like, this is so good. I can't believe Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze ripped this game off. It kind of did, actually. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. Hopefully it went well for you, Twiggy boy. Yes. Agreed. Although I don't know what that is. But, yeah, though. Hope it went well for you, though. Oh, okay, so this is the shrink power. Okay. Holy nuts, this thing is fast. Oh, I should have took the path. Darn it. Whatever. Come on, jump, jump. I don't know if my like ZR is messing up on my Wii Pro controller, but it definitely feels like it's not working as fastly as it normally does. Oh shoot, I got a nose itch. Dang, you're already in the ice world? Already. Got him. Boom. Woohoo. Power to change size. Yeah. Use any funnel shape to change size. Nice. Let's see. So from the quick 2-minute Google search I did, this game has 10 worlds. So we'll probably do up to World 5 tonight, and then the other 5 worlds tomorrow night. So this stream might be a little bit shorter. I don't know. I might do up to World 6 though, because with 2D platformers, sometimes the final worlds can be really long. So I might do up to like World 6. I'm not really sure yet. It just depends on how long like the stream has been going come World 5. Like if the stream's been going on for 3 hours come World 5, then I might stop the stream, but if the stream has only been going like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, then I'll probably keep going. Well, actually, it'll definitely have been going for 2 hours come World 5, but you guys know what I mean. I'll know when to stop the stream, potentially. Yeah, though, the ice world so far is super cool. Get it? Cool. I definitely feel like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze was influenced by this game's Ice World, because EKC Tropical Freeze's Ice World does like the same thing where it's like ice pops and stuff. So you have to save Princess to get abilities. You don't have to save the princesses in Rayman Legends. Yeah, I'm assuming the reason why that works like that, and shoot, okay, that's a really tough one to get. Yeah, I'm assuming the reason why that's like that in Rayman Legends is good God, that's a really hard token to get. I'm skipping that one. Yeah, though, I'm assuming the reason why it's not like that why you don't have to get the power-ups in Rayman Legends is I assume they just didn't add any new ones again. I don't know, I feel like it's really hard to make more power-ups in a 2D platformer besides the ones that they already gave Rayman in this game. Yeah, I feel like once you get this like core amount down, I feel like it's super hard to come up with more of them.
I don't know, that's just my gut feeling though. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a couple months though in between this and when I play Rayman Legends. I'm definitely going to take a couple month break because now one thing I've always been told by Rayman fans is like, don't play Rayman Origins and Legends back to back and give them like time between playthroughs. Because if you don't, you'll probably like Rayman Origins more than Rayman Legends because like they're similar games. Yeah, I've always been told like, oh yeah, kind of hold off on your Rayman Legends playthrough if you're playing through Rayman Origins. Check it out. New character, nice. Oh yeah, we've got like a bunch of characters, but I'm just gonna stick to Rayman because that's what I know. I'll probably experiment around with characters with Rayman Legends though. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Well, no, nothing up there. Okay, jump down. Whoa, wait. Okay, I feel like I want to be small Rayman over here. Shoot. Okay, I shouldn't have been small Rayman right there. How many princesses have you saved? 3. Yeah, we've saved 3 of them now. I wonder if the princesses return in Rayman Legends. Like, I assume that they have, like, minor character roles. Although I'm assuming that certain assets are toned down. Whoa. Dog is freaking out. That means that roommate's girlfriend is probably home. Typically enough, when the dog is freaking out, that means the roommate's girlfriend is home from work. Yep, she's home. That's a girl dog. Whoa, whoa, wait, how's that work? Jump. Oh, okay, I just ride him. Okay, nope. Shoot. Jump, Rayman. Jump. It's all in the mic. What was the second ability? The second ability was the hair hover. Rayman's most iconic ability, the hair hover. I think that's Rayman's most iconic ability, at least. I don't know, that's definitely like what I think of when I think of like the character is the hair hover. Well, shoot. Can I kill these guys? Oh yeah, I can. So yeah, ability number 2 was Rayman's hair hover. Dang, I have like barely gotten any wums on this stage at all. Shoot, I'm dead. Yeah, so ability number 2 was the hair hover. Ability number 1 was the punch. Gave Rayman the extremely strong and overpowered ability to punch things. Which is weird to me that it wasn't just one of his base abilities, though. I feel like punching is just like kind of natural. I feel like he should have just been able to punch. Okay, so when you play as Mini Rayman, you get pretty small, I definitely feel like your, like, movement is altered. I don't know, it's kind of weird to explain. It's not a bad change, it's just a weird change. Okay, figured this one out, kids. Huh. Shoot, shoot. Okay, whew, almost died right there. Jump, jump. Okay, let's go help you.
Man, the soundtrack in this game's pretty dang good, honestly. Okay, I don't know how to do this one. Okay. Oh, okay. No, 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 no. Yes. Womp. There we go. Rayman's little dance always cracks me up. He's like, yeah! He just starts awkwardly humping the air. What a Giga Chad. Whoa, I'm getting text messages. Yeah, the soundtrack is amazing. Yeah. It's very unique, you know? In a good way. It's very unique, like most games that attempt like a more, I guess, most games that would attempt a soundtrack like this probably wouldn't sound very good, honestly, or at least not sound good to me. Sadly, it's come to the time where I must go to sleep. Oh, good night, Acid and Wire. Thanks for another super chill stream. Yes, thank you, Acid and Wire. You have a wonderful day. Well, a wonderful night, a wonderful sleep time. And I hope your day is good tomorrow as well. Yeah, though, there's this one PS2 game called Crash Twinsanity, where it kind of like attempts a similar thing to this game's soundtrack. That game is all a cappella. Yeah, I think it's all a cappella, meaning that it's all just like mouth singing and whatnot. Whoa. And I don't vibe with that game's soundtrack. I do not like it. I know some people really love that game's soundtrack, but like I personally didn't like it. But yes, thanks. Sweet dreams, everyone. You have a good night. Acid Wire. Twinkie Boy also wishes you a good night. And he says see you tomorrow. Okay, wait a second. We can go womp. Yeah, no, if you 100% this game, I gotta give it to you. You are an absolute animal. You are an absolute monster. Because I get the feeling 100%ing this game is just brutal. Like, I get the feeling it is probably one of the hardest games you could 100%. I don't know, I just get that feeling from this game. It's the darndest thing. And I'm not basing that off of, like, anything. I'm just, like, gut feelings and everything. I feel like this game is just insane to 100. Holy nuts. Okay, so the next world's going to be, like, lava theme? That's pretty chill. I can't hit him. Yeah, yeah. What do you gotta do to 100% the game? Okay, so you have to find all the Wums, which are, or you have to find all the Lectoons, which are hidden throughout each stage. You also have to, so you have to find all of the Lectoons in every stage, which isn't too bad, but that also includes, getting, like a crap ton of Wums in each stage. So that also includes that. And then on top of that, you also have to, and then on top of that, you also have to get, you also have to do what is it? The time trials, because there are time trials in this game. Which, if you didn't know, I absolutely hate time trials in video games. absolutely despise them. Like, I just feel like they're a cheap way to extend a game's life. Or, not life, but, you know, extend a game's playtime. You know? Like, oh yeah, beat the same level that you've already beaten, but do it in like a minute now. Like, I hate it. Which is like probably pretty interesting to some people because, you know, I do some speedrunning and whatnot. So it's just like, oh, well, why do you like speedrunning but you don't like time trials? Well, it's mostly because like speedrunning, I kind of just, you know, I kind of control my destiny on that one. Like, I've never done a 100% speedrun for a very good reason. Meanwhile, though, like, time trials to me are just like, oh yeah, you know, have fun doing this arbitrary thing like 1,000 times. At least that's how time trials have always felt to me. I know some people will probably disagree with me on that opinion. That seems sort of easy, but the time trials I'm gonna have a problem. Yeah, the time trials. Well, some of the caged Electoons, I've noticed, you can't save them until after you've unlocked an ability in another world. Like, there was one in World 1 that I'm, like, pretty positive you can't do unless you have the, helicopter hair from World 2. Like, I'm not 1,000% positive on that, but I do think that is... like, accurate. But, yeah, so then you have the time trials, and then on top of that all, you also have the, race levels, which... I don't know if I'll unlock one for this world, but if I do unlock one, if I do unlock it for this world, I'll show you it. But they're essentially like these really challenging, they're essentially these pretty challenging, like, speedrun stages and stuff. And so you gotta do all of that. Plus, there's also the Land of the Living Dead, which is a world that you unlock after you've collected all the, special hidden treasures in this game. And apparently the Land of the Living Dead is really, really goddamn tough. At least that's what my best friend told me. My best friend Silver, who was in the chat earlier, he has 100% of this game. And he said that it was not a laughing matter. He said that it was very, very tough. Shoot. I did this so wrong. Kill me. Wow, I got bumped right there. Jeez Louise. Yeah, though. I really want to put over this game's soundtrack, though. It's very charming and very endearing. I've liked it a lot so far. The Living Dead Party, it's called The Land of the Living Dead, and it's this game's like hidden world, more or less. You unlock it by getting all the crystals from the speedrun stages. Like, basically enough, when you do the speedrun stages in this game, you get these crystals, and if you get all 10 of them, you unlock the Land of the Living Dead, which is a like hidden world that's apparently tough as nails. I'm not going to experience it in this playthrough though, because again, this is just an any percent playthrough, because that's how I play all games. Like, I still haven't even gone back to Splatoon 4, or Pikmin 4, and done, shoot, I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. I haven't even gone back to Pikmin 4 and saved Louie yet. I think you know that I'm about that any percent lifestyle, you know? At some point, though, I do want to go back to Pikmin 4. At some point, I do want to go back to Pikmin 4, though, and save Louie. Because I've heard that the epilogue missions in that game are phenomenal.
Shoot, I need to die. Yeah, I've heard the epilogue chapters in that game. The Mexican music in the game is amazing. Yeah, I really like it. But yeah, yeah, at some point, I feel like I need to go back to Pikmin 4. Especially because I've heard, like, the epilogue chapter, like rescuing Louie. I've heard that that's when the game actually gets pretty challenging. Shoot. I keep messing up this part. Yeah, I've heard that that's when the game actually starts to get pretty challenging. Which that makes it more interesting to me because like my one complaint with Pikmin 4 was that it was just a little bit too easy. It was just a tad too much on the easy side. I definitely was hoping toward the end they would crank up the difficulty. Yeah, that was my like one complaint with Pikmin 4 is that it was a little too easy. I also thought the bosses were kind of a step down from Pikmin 3's bosses. Pikmin 3's bosses were awesome. Like, the final boss in Pikmin 3 was fantastic, like... There we go. I don't think it was challenging. What, Pikmin 4? Oh, yeah, no, I thought Pikmin 4 was really easy. Yeah, no, I thought Pikmin 4 was, all in all, like, pretty easy, all things considered. But I heard, like, you know, I heard it gets a little bit more challenging toward the end of the game. Or toward the epilogue of the game. Alright, we beat another world. Because now we go into the next world, boys. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. I don't know why I have to go to the bathroom so much today. But yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm going to go to the bathroom and then get some more water, and then I'll be back. So give me like a minute. Alright, I'm back, boys.
Louis in Pikmin 4 is like he doesn't like anyone. Nice. When am I going to play Pikmin 1 and 2? I don't know. That's kind of hard to say. Maybe December? Maybe December's when I'll play. I don't know if I'm going to play Pikmin 1, but I'm definitely going to play Pikmin 2. Because my understanding of Pikmin 2 is that it's basically like Pikmin 4. It's basically like more of Pikmin 4, but more challenging. Which really makes me excited to try it, because my only real complaint with Pikmin 4 was that it was pretty easy. It was pretty baby mode, I'd say. But so, yeah, I don't know when I'll play Pikmin. When I'll play Pikmin 2 and 1. Maybe December? It's like, the problem is next month is October, and I'm planning on playing Halloween games, obviously, come October. I've already got a pretty good slew of games to play, or games in mind to play and whatnot. So it's like October's basically out of the question. And it's like, meanwhile, I don't want to start them now, because I know Pikmin 2 is pretty long. I don't think Pikmin 1 is that long, but, you know, I don't really want to start them right now, though. Because I'm mostly trying to, like, just fill out September, the rest of this month, with stuff that we can beat within a week or two. Your little brother said that Pikmin 4 is hard, so he gave up. Well, you know, he's a little kid, so, you know. He's a little kid, so you gotta cut him a little slack. It was easy. Yeah, I agree. Pikmin 4 was pretty easy. Although I like that it was easy, you know, it was basically like, you know, it was basically like a fun little game to just chill out and stream and everything. It definitely made going for all the treasures actually, like, fun, though, the fact that it was easy. Okay, so this is the, like, bonus stage thing that you can do in this game, and you have to do all of these for the 100% completion, and I think this is when they'll start getting challenging. So the best way I could describe these stages is they're like speedrun stages. You have to catch these treasure chests at the end of the stage, but it's basically like the perfect run for Mario Galaxy 2, but a platformer version of that, I guess. Because you have to do this stage absolutely perfect, no mess ups or anything. If you mess up, it's game over. Like, I've probably lost. Yeah, I lost. No babies, no game overs allowed. And if you die, you go all the way back to the beginning. No checkpoints. But yeah, I assume that this is like the appetizer for Land of the Living Dead, and if this is the appetizer, I can only imagine how hard Land of the Living Dead is. Shoot, I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm still in this. Shoot. But yeah, yeah, Pikmin 4 was pretty easy overall. I don't think I really struggled at any point in that game. Besides, like, trying to find the cards in the final stage, which I still can't believe I just guessed the password. It is cool, though, that that's a feature. Or that you can just do that, though. Like, that's pretty dang cool. I love when games are like that, when they're a little bit flexible. Holy nuts. Jeez Louise, this part. Yeah, I played those treasure levels in Rayman Legends, but the Origins remake, yeah, gotcha. I wonder if I have to play the Origins remake and Rayman Legends. I kind of hope I don't. Okay, I'm giving up on this. I'm done with that. Like I said, this isn't any percent playthrough. But yeah, so
the rest of this month is basically going to be just me kind of like, I shouldn't say padding things out, but I'm definitely going to be like, you know, making sure that I stick to shorter games that I can definitely beat by the end of the month, barring like, you know, the RPGs. That's the only one thing that's not going to change. That's the only one thing that's not going to change for next month is the RPGs. We will always play RPGs on weekends. But yes, but yeah, yeah, so the rest of this month is basically just going to be me kind of like, not padding, but kind of like me just fighting stuff. Try to sprint and hit to get an acceleration. Yeah, no, I know that. Like, I am sprinting, it's just a tough jump right there. Or a tough series of jumps, I guess. Yeah, no, Twinkie Boy, it's not my first platformer rodeo. I know to hold sprint to run. And that lets you do the portions faster. Okay, wait, how am I... Can I... Oh, I'm probably supposed to shoot right here. They're probably not thinking that somebody would try and inhale all of them. Shoot. Yeah, overall, this game has some, like, really great variety so far, though. God darn it. Yeah, this game has some really great variety in it so far. And that's... It's like the good kind of variety, though. It's not, like, the bad kind. Because, like, some platformers just, like, try all these other genre types and stuff, and they just fail horribly at them, you know? Meanwhile, this game is just, you know, it's like, so far everything is just good. Oh, I probably should inhale. Shoot. Should've saw that coming. Yeah, I wonder if these sections are in the Rayman Legends remake of Rayman Origins. It is weird to me that they, like, basically remade this game for Rayman Origins. Or for Rayman Legends. Well, okay. Okay, I started focusing on the game. And instead of talking. Yeah, Pikmin 4 was, like, pretty easy overall. Yeah, so we'll probably do Pikmin 1 and 2. I don't know if I'll do Pikmin 1, but we'll probably do Pikmin 2 come October. Or October. We'll probably do Pikmin 2 come, like, December. Oh, shoot, we gotta do the whole state. Oh, no, okay, we did get a checkpoint. Okay. Yeah, though, I remember when, like, I remember when Rayman Legends was coming out, though, how, like, it was initially this Wii U exclusive, and then, Ubisoft got, like, cold feet on that because the Wii U was just selling so poorly. And, yeah, and then they delayed, Rayman Legends, release on Wii U, so that way it launched the same day as the PS4 and 360 versions. And like, I actually think that hurt the game's sales, because like a lot of Wii U players were really mad about that actually. Like, I remember there were people boycotting the game. So I feel like that hurt it more than it was intended to. Like, I definitely think the intention was, oh yeah, you know, we'll launch it on the same day as the PS4 and 360 version, and you know, the Wii owners can just like deal and whatnot. But then I think like it kind of backfired on Ubisoft, because I think it just really made the Wii U owners mad. Yeah, I think it really just made most Wii U owners mad, and like, I think it led to a lot of them not picking up the game because of that. Especially doesn't help the fact that, like, when Rayman Legends did come out, it came out, like, if I remember, it's, like, the same month as Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, or the same week, or something weird like that. Like, I think it was, like, the same time frame as Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And it's just like, okay, you know, if you had to ask me, like, okay, you can buy one or the other, like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze or Rayman Legends, I'd probably go with Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Like, I have no doubt Rayman Legends is a fantastic game and stuff, don't get me wrong, but like, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is a really freaking good game, so yeah. Not to mention, it was also a full-blown Wii U exclusive, which, like me personally enough, like, I'm always more tempted to buy a game if it's exclusive to a system than if it's on other systems, you know? That might just be a me thing, though. Yeah, definitely try to just buy stuff that's exclusive. Well, not just, like, not only stuff that's, like, exclusive, but I definitely prefer picking up games, like, on release day if they're exclusive to a system. Mostly because, like, when a game's on two systems on release day, it tends to mean to me that it's going to be, like, go down and say it, like, go on sale or something at some point. Like, I've noticed it's very rare when games that are on, like, multiplats and stuff, when for those games, I've noticed it's, like, very rare for, like, you know, exclusive games to go on sale within the first, like, year or so of being out. But multiplats I tend to associate with, like, going on sale, like, pretty quickly after the release of the, after release day and whatnot. There we go. Yeah, so I definitely think, like, if, like, Rayman Legends had launched when it was originally intended to launch, the first, like, and as a Wii U exclusive, I definitely think, like, it would have sold a little bit better. Like, even if, like, they were like, oh, well, you know, it's a Wii U and Steam exclusive, I still think, like, it would have done a little bit better. Because it would have had, like, the benefit of being, like, a timed Wii U exclusive, at least, you know? And, like, truthfully and honestly speaking, it's, like, between PlayStation and Nintendo gamers, like, the people more likely to buy a 2D platformer are Nintendo gamers. Or at least, like, a 2D platformer at full retail, $49.99 at the time. It is weird to me how the Wii U is the last, like, game system of... It's the last era of games being $49.99. Like, it's so weird to me. Because I still remember, like, Zelda Breath of the Wild launching on Wii U at $49.99 and then watching on Switch at $59.99.
And like I actually remember like kind of thinking that the Wii U version might sell better than the Switch version at the time. Well, I only thought that because like, you know, that $10 price difference, like, hey man, that's $10. Like, I mean, I bought the Wii U version of Breath of the Wild over the Switch version. Although I only bought the Wii U version because I didn't have a Switch at the time. Yeah, I didn't buy a Switch at the... I didn't buy a Switch on release day. I've actually never bought a system on release day. I tend to always just wait until... I tend to wait for the first few months of it being out before I buy into a system. Yeah. I mostly do that though because, you know, like, if you wait a few months, most of the time... one, like, console launches nowadays are so lame. Like, it's so rare for a system to launch with, like, actual interesting games. I have a copy of Rayman Legends on Wii U, and it was a GameStop exclusive. It came with Barbara from Assassin's Creed Skin Code. I tried to enter it, but it won't work. So I think someone owned this game before. But... I think it was returned to GameStop. Oh, gotcha. There's a GameStop exclusive edition of Rayman Legends on Wii U. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. I might have to look into getting that because I'm not collecting all the Wii U variants, but I do want to pick up a handful of them. Whoa. So I might have to look into that GameStop variant. I do like picking up GameStop variants as well of games. Mostly just because, like, it kind of takes me back to childhood, back when I would go to GameStop just to, like, basically when GameStop was the only game store that I would shop at. Nowadays, like, I haven't gone to GameStop in, like, 3 months, honestly. I haven't gone to GameStop, like, since I moved, basically enough, like... Yeah, no, like, GameStop's, GameStop changed the rewards thing. What is it? The power-up reward thing. It used to be $5 a month, which was pretty sweet. Like, you just got $5 to spend. That was pretty sweet. I would mostly just use it for Pokemon cards, though, because, you know, $5 off on Pokemon cards is very nice. But then, like, they announced this last month, or the previous month, or whatever, they announced they were changing it. And now you only get 5% off. And, I mean, 5% is nothing, dude. Like, dude, 5%? What is that? Like, come on, GameStop. You couldn't find it in your corporate heart to give me more than... Whoa, that's weird. That's a weird glitch. You haven't gone to GameStop in a year. Yeah, I have like a local retro game store that I go to, and so whenever I like go to buy games and stuff, I just go there. Yeah, I just always go there when I buy games and stuff locally and whatnot. Yeah, whoa, okay. Getting a little super risque with these designs now, game. Jeez Louise. Use the thumbstick to dive. Nice. Oh, wow. It's funny to me how Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze... Like, if I had one complaint with that game, it's how awkward the swimming controls were, because you basically had to switch between the thumbstick and the D-pad in the menu and stuff. Here, they completely understood. Like, yeah, no, the player will want to use the thumbstick for the swimming levels. Like, it's bad enough we already have swimming levels. Let's at least make them somewhat more comfortable to play. That's too much. Yeah. Jeez Louise. I wonder if they toned down the princess's designs in Rayman Legends. I knew there was a reason why this game was popular on the internet. Oh man, the fish sing to you? That's so charming. Do. There's something just extremely wholesome about this game, though. But yeah, yeah, so there's a local retro game store that I'll go to like once a week. And yeah, that's where I buy games from. Yeah, I haven't been to GameStop in a couple months now. Yeah, it also doesn't help the fact, yeah, I think they toned down the skins into skinny. Gotcha. It also doesn't help the fact that, like, I find GameStop's selection just super lame. Like, it's really hard to compete with Amazon. Like, I get that. Like, I get, like, browsing-wise, it's really hard to compete with Amazon, because Amazon obviously can outmatch GameStop with niche game sales and whatnot. But, like, I still feel like GameStop should at least try to compete better. Because it's like, whenever I go to a GameStop nowadays, it's like, I never see anything like, it's like, I always see the same generic, like, first-party Nintendo games, the same, like, generic Sony first-party titles. It's like, I never see anything, it's like, I never see anything that's, like, uncommon or, you know, interesting, so to speak. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm expecting to find, like, rare games or anything like that at GameStop. Like, by no means am I, like, going to GameStop to try and find a copy of, like, Home Sweet Home on the PS4, or Godzilla on PS4, or, like, Skylanders Imaginators on Switch, you know. I'm not trying to find stuff like that. But, like, I feel like you need to have a better selection than just, like, the first-party Nintendo games and the first-party Sony games, you know? So Barbara is not in this game. She's not? Well, this is probably before Assassin's Creed. This is probably before she was in Assassin's Creed, honestly speaking. Ah, shoot, I clicked the retry world. Back to the dream glade. It's so weird to me that B is yes and A is no. Like, I don't know why that's weird to me. Yeah, so I'll probably beat this world, and then I'll probably call it a night after this world. I'm feeling pretty tired. My throat's starting to feel a little scratchy too, which is weird. She's a red hair character with a sword. That's pretty cool. Yeah, GameStop's pretty lame. Wait, so is Barbara from Assassin's Creed, or did she just have a skin? Did she just have an Assassin's Creed skin? Like an Assassin's Creed themed skin, I suppose. My god, the swimming controls work really good in this game. Again, I'm playing this with the Wii Classic Controller Pro. A controller, in my opinion, that is greatly slept on by the gaming community. I definitely think it's one of the better, if not the... I definitely think it's one of the best controllers Nintendo ever made. Yeah, the Wii Classic Controller Pro The regular Wii Classic controller kind of sucks, honestly speaking. But the Wii Classic controller Pro, really freaking good. Wait, well, okay. I don't know why I came back up here. I was kind of like hoping / expecting like a caged lum or something, but of course not. I think it was an Assassin's Creed skin collab. Gotcha. Yeah, so the character is a Rayman character, but she had an Assassin's Creed skin. Gotcha. I guess it's not too surprising though. Like Ubisoft, you know, trying to capitalize on the Assassin's Creed market with a Rayman game, even though I feel like the two have completely different fan bases, but you know. Although probably a smart move not to give Rayman a rabid skin. Definitely feel like you would anger a lot of Rayman fans with that. It is kind of funny to me how, like, the Rabbids are a Rayman spin-off that are now arguably more popular than Rayman is. Arguably more popular than Rayman ever was. I don't play Assassin's Creed, but I know I know the game. Yeah, I've never played any of the Assassin's Creed games before, but I am going to play the Wii U Assassin's Creed games at some point. I'll probably play them. I'm probably going to play Assassin's Creed 4 pretty soon here. Just because, like, again, I'm trying to pull, like, not, I don't think I can beat every Wii U game. I just don't think that that's very feasible. Because, you know, the NFL games have, like, 100-hour campaigns, and you also need, like, intricate knowledge of how, like, football works as a sport to be, like, marginally good at them. Like, I could just, like, lose the whole season and everything, but I feel like that's not very, like, I feel like just because the credits run, even though, like, I've lost every game of the season and everything, I feel like that's not, like, a true victory over, I feel like that's not a true victory. You know, it just would feel very, like, hollow, and it's like, have I really beaten the game? Like, no, not really. And so, because of that, like, I'm gonna skip all the sports games that are on the Wii U, which there aren't a lot. There's only, like, 3 of them. And I'm also gonna skip the Skylanders games. I'm also gonna skip the Skylanders games because the Skylanders games require, like, a lot of like I've tried to play Skylanders actually a couple of times, and definitely requires a lot more, like, knowledge than I honestly care to bring to any Wii U game, much less Skylanders. Yeah, no, like, Skylanders is weirdly super complicated because you have to know, like, which Skylanders work with which games, and then if you have the right portals, because there are certain portals for certain Skylanders games that don't work and stuff like that. So yeah, like, Skylanders is weirdly really complicated, so I'm never gonna play any of those games. I might play, like, Disney Infinity and Lego Dimensions. I might play those, but even those I'm not, like, too sure on. But yes, I hate the rabbits when they hate on Rayman, but when I play the Rayman DLC, I think they changed. What? Oh, you're talking about how in, like, Rayman Raving Rabbids, the Rabbids were, like, the antagonists and everything? This is the best game out of the whole series, hands down. Whoa. I don't know if I like this game more than I like Rayman 2, The Great Escape. So far I definitely think that this is, like, a fantastic platformer. 2D platformer and everything. But, like, I don't know, Rayman 2, The Great Escape, though, is like one of the absolute best 3D platformers of the N64 era. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of like a hard. It's kind of hard for me to like compare the two. They're pretty different games, though. You know. I think like the one you'll like more comes down to which genre of game you like more. Like personally, I prefer 3D platformers to 2D platformers, so I kind of don't expect me to like this game more than I liked Rayman 2, but this game is really freaking great so far, though. The soundtrack is phenomenal as well. I want to die. Yo, Project, how did you enter Wiltendo's brain? Bro figured out the brain cheat code. Yeah, because... Yeah, it was just funny to me that, like, you were just like, oh yeah, you should stream Rayman Origins. And, like, I was already, like, planning on streaming it. Yeah, it kind of accidentally happened, though. I didn't really mean to go into Rayman Origins so soon after beating Rayman 2. I definitely meant to take, I definitely meant for there to be, like, a month in between the two games. Yeah, I definitely meant for there to be, like, a month in between each game. But yeah, it kind of just worked out like that, though, because I didn't run the poll. I accidentally forgot to run a poll. Although, spoiler warning, next month there will be no polls. Holy nuts, this song that's playing right now is super good. Jeez Louise. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so those things are scared of light, so I have to stay in the light. Ah, shoot. The anglerfish. The most deadly fish in the sea. Anglerfish are, like, low-key terrifying to me. Like, if you've ever seen, like, videos on them and stuff, they are scary. Like, they are true predators. I want out of there. So this is the swimming world. Yeah, who was singing this? Yeah, dude. Okay, so I think there's something up here. There is nothing up there. Why can't I wall jump up there then? Womp, jump down. That was a really good water level, though. Is Rayman Legends gonna have the fabled best water levels ever? I'm having a lot of fun playing this game, though. Boom! I got the stupid thing. I love the goofy smile. It's like, oh. Back to the Glade of Dreams. Swimming with the stars. Check it out, new character, nice. As I said though, I'm gonna be sticking to Rayman for this playthrough because it's what I know. Freaking flipper! Oh shoot, okay. Okay, yeah, no, we will do one more world after this. I was thinking about wrapping it up because I thought this world would be a little bit longer. But yeah, no, like we'll do one more world after this one. Yeah, I was thinking this world would be a bit longer. And my throat's starting to feel a little bit scratchy. But no, I want to go for at least like 3 hours, so we'll do one more world. it also is helped by the fact that like I'm just having such a fun time playing this game. Oh boy. Holy nuts, even the water levels in this game rule. Like, I like these water levels way more than the ones in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I know, like, I probably shouldn't compare this game and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze because they're very different platformers. But that's kind of the most recent platformer I've played through on stream. Well, besides Yoshi's Island DS, and that game's a piece of crap, and I don't want to compare anything to Yoshi's Island DS. Have you fought any bosses yet? No, I don't think this game has bosses. That's actually like one thing that makes me pretty interested about trying Rayman Legends is, yeah, I know that game has bosses, and I'm really curious how the bosses are handled. Because I feel like bosses in this game, for this style of platformer just don't work very well. I don't know, it's hard for me to really explain. I feel like they could be really hard and difficult. So I'm very curious to see like Rayman Legends bosses. I know that there is a final boss in this game. Shoot, you gotta do this one really goddamn fast. There we go. Like so. I wasn't even using my D-pad. I swear there was bosses in this game because there was bosses in the remakes. They may have just added it for the remake. Yeah, I'm still like curious to see. I'm curious to see that like remake, like how that's handled and everything. Yeah, that's another reason why there's going to be a bit of a gap between this game and Rayman Legends. Yeah, I know about that remake, those remake levels, and if you know me, you'll know that there's only one thing I hate is, you'll know that one thing I hate is, like, having to redo the same thing over and over again in gaming. Shoot. Dooba-dooba-doo. Grab that. Womp. Shoot. Of course not. Yeah, shoutouts to anybody who speedruns. The final boss is terrifying in Rayman Legends. Oof. Yeah, I'm aware this game has a final boss. I've heard it's really tough, though. So, definitely going to be an experience trying that. Darn it, I hate that I can swim over some of them, but not all of them. Well. Here we go. Yeah, though, I know I shouldn't be comparing, like, this game and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, because they're very different games. But, like, that's also kind of the most recent, like, 2D platformer I've cleared. Barring, like, Yoshi's Island DS. No, in Origins. Oh, okay, Origins' final boss is terrifying, okay. Excited to get there, then. Shoot. That was the coolest one. That was the coolest one yet. Just because you just straight cliff dive. Oh man, that was the best one so far. Shoot, be careful.
Shoot. Knew I was gonna die. Yeah, I'm curious to see the final boss in Origins. Well, I don't know. Like, maybe they did just add the bosses for Rayman Legends. Because, you know, Rayman Legends has bosses, and maybe they were like, oh, well, it'd be a weird thing. POV me going to GameStop when Super Mario Brothers Wonder release. Super Mario Brothers Wonder releases. Yeah, I'm definitely hoping when that game comes out, you know, the channel gets recommended by the YouTube algorithm again and whatnot. Like how it did when I streamed Mario NSMB Wii. Yeah, I'm definitely hoping like the YouTube algorithm picks up the channel again when Mario Wonder comes out. I don't think it'll happen, but it'd be cool if it happens, though, you know? Shoot, this part's tough. Well, trying to get the Wums is tough right here. It is interesting to me how they like changed the lore here, how like Wums are like money in this game, and then in Rayman 2, Wums were the world's power supply. Yeah, that's an interesting like lore change. I think I prefer them just being like a form of currency than being like the power supply of the world, because I feel like there's too many of them to be the power supply of the world. Like, I feel like the world's power supply should just be like one thing. Yeah, 50 to 65 viewers was crazy. Yeah. I have wondered, you know, if I just streamed new Super Mario Brothers like all the time, if I just like, I don't know, like because at one point I was learning the speedrun for New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I was learning the canon speedrun, which is where you skip, like, most of the worlds and everything. And you basically don't play half the game. God darn it. But yeah, like, no, I want to stay. I don't want to leave. But yeah, though, I was learning the speedrun for that game. And, like, I have wondered, like, if I started streaming that game all the time, like, if the channel would blow up like that again. Although it'd be, like, I don't know, transparent, I suppose. Like, I kind of prefer my channel being a bit on the smaller side. I was talking about this earlier with Acid and Wire. And I won't really reiterate much, but I kind of prefer, like, because, like, when I had, like, 60 viewers that right then and there and stuff, like, it was kind of hard to, like, interact with the chat and stuff. Like, you know, stuff was going on so fast and whatnot. It was pretty hectic. My God, that stupid thing. Yeah, okay, I think I'm just gonna give up on going for that huge Wum chain. And, just go... Yeah, just go slow, you know? You need to stop trying to run through it. Okay. There we go. Shoot. I definitely love how this game handles checkpoints, how, like, each time you get through a door, it's a checkpoint. What was the highest views you've gotten on this channel? Like, what do you mean, in terms of, like, streaming, or in terms of just, like, videos that I've made?
In terms of streaming, I think the most viewers I've ever gotten in the chat was like 65 when I was streaming New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Which, that was never, though, that was never, like, sustainable. Like, that was never going to stay like that. In terms of, like, videos I've made, like, my highest viewed video is, has, like, 30,000, 40,000 views. Yeah, the highest viewed video has, like, 30, 40,000 views. Stream videos or short videos. Stream-wise, I think, like, yeah, it's definitely the New Super Mario Brothers Wii stream, which got, like, I don't know, like 2,000 views or something like that, you know, something crazy like that. Shorts-wise, it's, one of the, like, Shorts-wise, it's that one, like, kind of meme video that I made ranking all of Nintendo's systems. That one got, like, 4,000 views, something like that. And then, yeah, just, like, standard video-wise, there's this one video I made when Sony announced this, like, $300... No, it was $200. It was $200 at the time, controller. And I did a video just kind of, like, with my thoughts on it and everything. And why I didn't think it was worth the money and whatnot. And that video, for some reason, I don't know why, that video, like, got picked up by the YouTube algorithm. And it got, like, 30,000 views. Yeah, it is my most viewed video and everything on the channel. But it's also a pretty infamous video. Like, I really hate that video, honestly. I've thought about taking it down, but, like, I hate that it's my most viewed video. Because, so, the whole thing... Oh, shoot, is this a boss? I think this is a boss. So, the whole thing about that video was, I made it, like, spur of the moment. I did a little bit of research, but, like, one problem about, like, covering modern gaming news and stuff is you basically only have the information out that the publisher puts out in their, like, PR releases and stuff. And so, it's like I made comments about the controller and stuff that I couldn't really, like, verify, because there was no, like, verification for anything. Like, basically, everything that I was going off of was the trailer video they made. And, you know, it was a good trailer, but it didn't really, like, tell me anything about the product. And so, all the information I had was the PR data that they put out and the trailer that they put out. And so I basically had no, like, true information about this product. And so, you know, when you pair that with the fact that, like, I was talking about why I wouldn't buy it and why I thought it was a ripoff and stuff like that, like, you can understand why people were very negative toward it. And, like, oh, Izuke, let's see, no hablo de español, me llamo es Wiltendo. That's about all the Spanish I got in me right now. Shoot, why does this thing take so long to go down? But yes, so, yeah, you end up in this video that was just destroyed by commenters and stuff. Oh, hello. Hello there, sir or madam. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to our playthrough of Rayman Origins. I am talking about a YouTube video that I put out that got destroyed in the comments by viewers and whatnot. And, like, don't get me wrong, the viewers weren't right to destroy me. I was very much just basing things off of Like, not even off of, like, fact. I was just going off of, like, you know, my opinions and whatnot. But yeah, so I have this video that has 40,000 views, and most of the views are just, like, roasting me, flaming me. And just, you know, people being rude and whatnot. People being internet people. But, like, they're pretty justified, though, in it, in my opinion, at least, because, like, my whole thing was pretty uninformed and whatnot. Granted, like, I couldn't really be super informed about the product because the product wasn't out at the time. You know, it was just a bad situation. But yeah, so for whatever reason, YouTube algorithm recommended that video like crazy. I think it is the only time the YouTube algorithm has ever recommended one of my videos on my channel. And so yeah, that's my most viewed video, and it's also like one of my worst videos. That video is also like a good reason for me to never cover like gaming news. Yeah, no, like if I cover like modern gaming stuff, it's only going to be on, you know, stuff that's available already. You know, stuff that I can actually play and enjoy properly, you know? It's not going to be on like stuff that's not out. I mean, as a whole, like, I really only made that video because I needed a video to make on YouTube, and I knew it would take like 5 minutes to make, so yeah, nowadays my standards for videos have changed a lot. Like, there's a lot of like game, how would I phrase this? There's a lot of like game pickup videos still on the channel, still left on the channel, that I've balls and stick what? Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. But yeah, there's a lot of like game pickup videos and stuff left on the channel that nowadays I would never post on the channel, because I just feel like I've kind of moved past that in terms of like content creation and whatnot. I feel like I've kind of moved past that phase and everything. And so, you know, I think about taking down some of them, but I also don't really want to take them down because I think it is kind of like neat to watch me develop as a YouTuber, content creator, whatever you want to call me. But yeah, if you go watch my early videos, like, you will see some crap. Like, holy nuts, my early videos are so bad. Yeah, if you click on oldest, you'll see some dumpster fires, dog. Yeah, I've definitely gotten a lot better with editing and stuff, although, like, editing is the one part of video creation I still really hate. I don't know if I can suck those things up or not, so we'll just kill them like that. Oh. Yeah, editing is the one part about videos, like, editing videos is the one aspect of it I hate. Which, I think that reflects in, like, how kind of basic my editing style is, though. Oh, I can eat up the jellyfish. It's just not reliable. Yeah, though, I am working on new videos, although I feel like I'm always saying that lately. Dude, the song that's playing right now is phenomenal. Holy nuts, it's so good. Am I getting text messages?
like running water. That's so weird. I can't even hear your original voice in the oldest videos like you were a kid. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have some videos from when I was like a child and stuff. Although my voice hasn't changed that much since I was a kid. Alright, I think we're gonna do one more world and then I'll call it a night. I think I'll either do one more world or like half of a world. Yeah, no, like, if you go watch the first, what did I call it? Controller Chaos. If you go watch the first one of those, that is a terrible video. Jesus. Yeah, though, I know a lot of, like, other content creators would take those videos down. Enjoyment. Are you enjoying your time with us, Isake? Is that how you pronounce it? Isake? But yeah, yeah, I know a lot of content creators would, a lot of other content creators would take down those videos and stuff because they'd be embarrassed by them. And to some degree I am, but on the same hand, I also think it's pretty fun to watch me grow and whatnot. Bump, bump, bump. Shoot. My last video was a gameplay of Happy Wheels, but it's not this channel, it's my other channel where I play Brawl Stars. Gotcha. Huh. Shoot. Wow, that was just straight up death? Okay, that's weird. Wait, do I have to redo over here? No, okay. If the Electoons are out of the base, that means they're free. Nice, got it. Here we go. Next princess. I want out. Okay, we're heading toward the frozen world. I wonder what this power-up's going to be. Whoa, whoa! Okay, that didn't feel fair. Oh, I'm just now finding out that the A button doubles as the punch button. Shoot! Well, I'm dying. Okay, so you gotta smash like Y the second that the token becomes the second that you grab the token right there. You gotta like smash Y, or you gotta ground pound. Okay, I'm not getting it that time. Jump, jump. Yeah, I wonder what this power-up's going to be. Maybe it's going to be like the power to like burn down trees or something. Whoa. Whoa, Twinkie boy, chill out, brother. Shoot, that token is absurdly tough to get. Jeez Louise. I don't understand how to get that one. Chase, chase. Shoot, I'm dead. Nope. Almost dead. Whoa. Come on. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. I'm dead. Oh, I did it. I thought I was gonna die right there. Probably gonna die right here, though. No. We gotta... Well. We're gonna just mash the punch button. Boom! We freed him. Power to run on walls. Yeah, I feel like even with the animations right there, I feel like even they're starting to run out of like ideas. They're like, oh yeah, we have like 10 more. We have like 10 more things. Power to run on walls. Okay. I'm curious to see how they like fill out the rest of the game. Wait. There you go, female Globoxes. At least I think they're female. This is cool. Rayman's just running on walls now. What do you mean, chill out? I said I don't like it. Well, yeah, no, I never said you liked it. I just said chill out, bro. Whoa, what am I supposed to do? Boom, first time go, let's go. Whoa, this is like the Globox. This is like the Globox. Is this like Globox's equivalent of like... of like a monastery or something? There you go, Mr. Whoa. Come on, spin. Nope, okay. We gotta jump. Okay, then we run up the wall. You know, initially I called this power-up lame, but I'm starting to think that it's actually really cool. Yeah. Yeah, initially I was like, running on the walls. You know, I definitely feel like the game's starting to like... I definitely feel like the game is peaking in terms of creativity. But now that like it's here, now that I'm like using the power-up and everything, I'm like, whoa, running on the walls is super cool. I didn't realize I could climb on those wheels. I thought the wheel would kill me. I'm free. Shit, which way? I want that. Oh yeah, we didn't save the Globox priest guy. Uh-oh. Hope that doesn't impact me. I wish it was a real thing, but no. Yeah, that'd be crazy if it was a real thing. You just run on the walls all the time. There's gotta be something up here. Knew it. Come on. Sadly enough, in real life, there's this thing called gravity, my greatest enemy. Gravity, the thing that prevents us from doing anything cool. Like floating. I wonder how many of those things there are in the game. Mystical monkeys. I don't know why you would put your thing over spikes, but I'm glad that they made that decision. Did we slide? Whoa. Did we run up the wall? Oh my god, running up the wall is so dang cool. Boom. The vibe of this level is very different from the past levels. Oh, so this is what I expected. Kick that thing. Help me. Run, run, run. I knew it. Check this. Huh. Oh, I guess I denied myself a bunch of easy lumps right there, though. Still, I don't care. I'm free! I love how they're just so happy and excited. They're like, yeah! I'm dead. I like when Globox flies with his hands. Yeah, for Rayman Legends, I'll probably play as Globox. But I definitely wanted to keep this Rayman Origins playthrough just as, like, you know, just as vanilla Rayman. Whoa, that was a really weird animation. Shoot. Go this way. Darn. I don't know why I thought that would work. Run. Nope. Jump. Okay. This one's easy. Get it. Then you jump. Okay. Shoot. I knew I was gonna die right there. Oh boy. I hope with Rayman Legends, I hope I get to use the... I hope it lets me use the Wii U Pro Controller. I know some Wii U games support Pro Controller, but I don't know if that's one of them. Shoot. There we go. Well. Oh my god, this game is so much fun. Ugh, this is definitely one of the better 2D platformers that I've played this year. Maybe even the best 2D platformer I've played this year. It's so imaginative, it's weird, because it's like in any other platformer, it's like a lot of these ideas wouldn't be like fully fleshed out and whatnot, and then like here it's like they just go crazy with the mechanics and everything that Rayman has. And then when you combine it with like the art style of this game, like this game's art style is so freaking good. Wait, no, I think I want to go, no, shoot. Don't want to go this way, but I knew it. Does support Pro Controller? Well, I mean like the Wii Pro Controller, not the Wii U Pro Controller. No, I would have been really surprised if it didn't support Wii U, or if it didn't support Wii U Pro Controller. There's very, very few Wii U games that don't support the Pro Controller. God darn it. Very, very few Wii U games that don't support the Pro Controller. Most Wii U games, I think most developers on the Wii U knew, like, hey, the gamepad is not the most comfortable thing for most players. And that's coming from somebody who definitely likes the gamepad more than most people. Got it. Yeah, the Wii Pro Controller. Yeah, because I like my Wii Pro Controller more than I like my Wii U Pro Controller. I don't know, it's just such a simple, well-designed controller, and I love the D-pad on it. And then the, you know, and unlike the, god darn it, unlike the Wii U Pro Controller, it doesn't have that, like, terrible analog stick placement. It is, I guess, funny to me that, like, the analog sticks work perfectly fine on the Wii U gamepad. Like, the placement's perfectly fine for the gamepad, but for the Wii U Pro Controller, though, it is terrible. Like, holy nuts. Like, I don't know why they approved that. Yeah, no, there are very, very few Wii U games that do not support the Pro Controller. Very, very few. And I would have been very, very surprised if Rayman Legends was one of them. Okay, we're gonna go back down. Shoot, I'm dead. But yeah, there are a small handful of Wii U games that do support the Wii Pro Controller. Like Bayonetta 1 and 2 both support it. I think Devil's Third supports it. Weirdly enough, I think Devil's Third does. Yeah, good luck getting that one, guys. Yeah, I think Devil's Third does. And there's a handful of other games as well. I would have to go through my collection to verify which ones support the Wii Pro Controller and then which ones don't. But yeah, I'd have to go through like the whole Wii U set. Which I might do at some point though. I do like cataloging things like that, especially things like that that may not already be on the internet.
Although I would also only be cataloging. I would also only be cataloging like, Wii U games specifically. Or Wii U games that use the Wii Pro controller specifically, not ones that like support regular Wii remote, because there are a really good amount that do support regular Wii remote. Again, the Wii U, kind of a disaster of a system in like a weirdly fascinating way. Yeah, the Wii U is weirdly fascinating because, like it supports all these controller input types, and most of the games do support, you know, multiple controller input types. But that's also, I feel like, an indictment on why the Wii U gamepad failed. Is when you have all of these other supported controller types besides your standard controller, I feel like that's when you know that the gamepad didn't work out as well as they'd hoped. I love that. I'm almost tempted to take a screenshot of that on OBS. Oh man, that's so silly and funny. I love that. Don't change that game. Do not change that in Rayman Legends. Alright, so we only got one more level left in this world, and then I'm calling it a night, you guys. 3.5 hour stream. I feel like that's a pretty good stream time. Golly gee, Gulch. Golly gee, Gollum. But yes. Oh, what's worse, Virtual Boy or Wii U? I've never played a Virtual Boy, so this is my understanding about the Virtual Boy, right? Is if you can get past the like. My understanding with Virtual Boy is that if you can get past the games only being in red and black, right? Apparently the games are really good. Like I've always heard Wario Land on Virtual Boy is like one of the better 2D platformers you can play of that era. Like, I wouldn't say one of the best because it came out in the 90s when like a whole crap ton of phenomenal 2D platformers came out, right? But I've always heard it's like among the best 2D platformers you can play of that era. And yeah, like I've heard like basically enough, there's very few actual truly bad Virtual Boy games. There are a few. See, I love the ones, I love freeing the Electoons that are just really fast and simple like that. But yes, my understanding is there are very few truly bad Virtual Boy games. Like, there are like one or two bad ones, but most of the rest of the library for the thing is actually like weirdly really good. So then we get into the Wii U, right? So, the Virtual Boy, you know, horrible failure and everything, causes eye strains and everything. But if you can like look past that and stuff, it is apparently really fun to play. I'll never own one though, because I know like regular VR already messes with my eyesight a lot, you know. So I can just imagine how badly like Virtual Boy would mess with my eyesight. Oh geez, I'm taking a hit. Oh no, I'm not. So then we move on to the Wii U, and it's like, how bad was the Wii U, honestly? In my opinion, the Wii U was Nintendo at its absolute worst. Just in terms of like lack of creativity, lack of innovative software, in terms of, you know, lack of like truly killer apps. Like when I think of the Wii U,
it's like every other Nintendo console, I can think of like one or two big games that really define it, you know? Like GameCube, perfect example. You know, you have Mario Sunshine, which is one of the best 3D platformers of its era. You know, you have Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker, which is a Zelda game. It's freaking phenomenal. You have F-Zero GX, which is commonly considered one of the best racing games of all time. You have, you know, you have all of these like phenomenal games, and even when you don't have like the big Nintendo titles, you still have a lot of like, there's still a lot of other interesting stuff Nintendo published on the GameCube, like Odama on GameCube. That's a game I've been meaning to play for a long time now, but it's a tower defense pinball game. You know, it's like Nintendo was not taking risks like that on the Wii U. Okay, it's like the Wii U was Nintendo at like its most homogenized and just uninteresting it arguably has ever been. Like, Nintendo pumped out so many Mario games on the Wii U that I firmly believe had the Wii U continued longer, it would have had like at least like I think the Wii U's library is already over 10% Mario games. But I think if like the Wii U had lasted longer, I think it would have like, I think that percentage would have been like demonstrably higher. Okay, I'm giving up on this Electoon. I tried it a few times. I'm not doing it. But yeah, so like when I think of the Wii U, I think of like Nintendo at their worst in terms of creativity and in terms of like game output and stuff, you know? Like, I'll put it to you bluntly, like I will never play the Wii U version of Mario 3D World because it's so slow and just uninteresting, especially compared to the Switch version. The Switch version of 3D World is fantastic, but you know, like that wasn't the version that was launched on Wii U, so you know, I'll never play the Wii U version of that game. So it's like, which system's worse, you know? Nintendo at their absolute worst, but they still put out a handful of really good games, like Mario Kart 8 and, like Mario Kart 8 and Breath of the Wild and, what's that over? Shoot. And, like Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and I guess like Mario 3D World also counts, although like, you'll never get me to play the Wii U version of that game. Like, I'm sorry, like there's no going back once you've played the Switch version. In my opinion, the Switch version makes the game demonstrably better. You can skip cutscenes in the Switch, but you can't the Wii U, yes. Yeah, that's one thing. The game itself is faster. Like, I don't know if you noticed that or not, but the Wii U version of Mario 3D World is substantially slower. And I don't mean that in the sense of like, oh yeah, like it runs at 30 frames per second and the Switch version runs at 60. No, I mean that in the sense of like, the game speed is slower. It's really weird to explain, but yeah, like, for whatever reason, the characters control slower in 3D World, and in my opinion, that is a massive deal killer for 3D World, because I think a huge part of the problem with that game is the level design and stuff is fantastic, but you know, the levels are never particularly interesting or particularly original, and because there's no like world themings or anything, they don't really stand out either. It's like, yeah, they're really well-made levels, but they never, like, go beyond that, you know? And so it's just like, with the Wii U version, it's like, because it's a lot slower, you have a lot more time to think about the problems with the game, and it just ends up being, like, a lot more homogeneous of an experience, and that's why I like 3D Land more, honestly speaking, is because 3D Land is only, like, an hour and a half, you know? It's like 3D World is, like, 5-6 hours. It's pretty goddamn long from what I remember. Ugh. But yeah, so it's like the Wii U is Nintendo at its absolute worst, right? But I would still say it's better than the Virtual Boy, mostly because the Virtual Boy just doesn't really have a lot to it, you know? It's like, yeah, the Virtual Boy has like 10 good games, right? You know, like there's 18 Virtual Boy games total. So it's like, yeah, sure, it has like 16 good games, sure, but it's like the Wii U still has like 160 games, and I'd say of those 160, I'd say like 50 of them are truly worth playing. So it's like the Wii U has 50 games worth playing, and that's substantially more than the Virtual Boy. But yeah, though, so that's gonna do it for tonight, you guys. We beat up to the halfway point in this game. I'll be back tomorrow night to finish off the rest of the game with Moody Clouds. But yes, though, if you like this stream, like it down below, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, all that wonderful stuff. Until next time, though, peace. And also, bump.